They gonna go, yeah, I got some Indian in my family. Well, how we just gonna forget that? How we just gonna forget that?
I had one little, two little, three little Indian grandmas, but society keep killing them, telling me, telling me. I had one little, two little, three little Indian grandmas, but society keep
Your grandma told you.
telling me.
You got Indian in your family. Yay!
House again the build, forget fake, forget build, again. My skin ain't black, what the deal? Second loop on my real shit, it's Aborigines, owners of the land and every got tree and every got see invaders ever cross to step foot on the land and you can step the fuck off. Breathe. You can make a swing the sacred tomahawk. Fuck around with us with that black conscious talk. Fake pics of slave ships, that's the reference. If we African, look, you gon' need more evidence. I'm American, Aboriginal, indigenous. You bogus DNA test. That is rhetoric. Stay woke. Aboriginal, get out. Your civil rights acts, all you can eat, big out. The Stockholm syndrome. Make skits out. Phoenix Moon got the antidote. Get that stage out. Meanwhile, I'm rapping about my birthright. Freestyle. Teach each man, each woman, each child. Black faces really Indians indeed now. Man, they indeed now. Hollywood, Title 18. G goes. Pilgrims get free gold with Phoenix and Beast Mode. Bringing my peoples out of the sleep mode. We ain't black, colors, Africans, or Negroes. But one little, two little, three little Indian grandmas, but society keep killing them, telling me, telling me.
What up, pal, Dan?
I had one little, two little, three little Indian.
On my chatterbox,
Society keep killing them, telling
on my Cherokees, on my Pal Monkeys, on my Washingtons.
Hollywood. Hollywood. What's happening, beloveds? Hollywood. What it look like, Indians? What's good with y'all beauties? Let me see. Hi, Twinny. What's up, triplet? Good day, Sean. What's happening, Marshburn? What's up, beloved? Cousin Liz. Moderators, y'all ain't gotta tolerate no stuff in the chat. Y'all get them out of there. Get them from around if they start acting full. Hi, Tahira. What's up, beloved? Hi, beauty. Copper Empress. Peace, baby. What's happening? Renzo, what's up, cuzzo? How you doing, Mr. Waltho? Michael Brown. Coach, what's happening? Derek Gray. So, what's happening? We got a little bit of stuff I want to talk about, a little bit I want to talk about. So, first off, let me say I had a great trip from New York. I am in the South. Can't you tell? Can you see the glow? Totally excited. Still cold down here. I don't know if I brought the cold down here or what, but it's kind of cold. What's up, Bonton? Halito, beloved. So we got to stop and see cousin Tasha. Hi, Sheba. Peace, beloved Barbara Hopkins. We got to stop and see Tasha. That was dope. Seven God, what's happening? LL. So I haven't really, Macadon, what's up, beloved? I haven't really been able to respond because we was on, had the dope road trip and stuff, and we just put a lot of mileage on the vehicle. We put a lot of mileage on the vehicle. So it was kind of hard, trying to keep up, and I kind of was enjoying it. Anyway, but I did get a chance to glance over, and I got to see everybody all sad and stuff. So they're showing, and let me get it. I don't want to mess his name up, and I don't want to sound, insensitive. Let me see. What's the guy's name? Starts with an A. What's the dude that just got killed? Well, he didn't just get killed. Okay, so apparently this happened in December. They started showing it in February. Somebody help me. What is the brother's name? Yes, the Southern hospitality is so dope, and this is so familiar. Um, what is the guy's name? I don't want to mess his name up. This is awful. So anyway, it's not just him. It's plenty of other people. So in the last 48 hours, we've seen so many people getting shot, hit by police. Ahmad, there you go. Ahmad, all right? The young brother, Ahmad. All right, looks like he was stealing a car. He was doing something. He goes live, and this terrible happens to him, right? Totally bad. What happens ends up in a fatality. Okay, I get that. But now it's surfacing again as people are, in closer quarters with each other in quarantine and stuff like that. And now you have this mentality of the woe-is-me. What they killing all the black people, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband too, because they killing everybody out here kind of thing. So I'm just trying to understand what has that mentality, what has that contributed to your overall not being oppressed? Let's answer that. Can somebody? He did something. I don't know if he stole a car, but he was doing something. He tells where he's at. Why were the police chasing you? And not that that means anything to me. The boy is dead, right? And I care about that. Not that that means anything. The boy is dead. No, he wasn't talking about the guy that was in the car, the light skinned guy with the eyes. I don't want to confuse the names because there's been so many videos. It's hard to keep up with all of these people. So the video that I saw, he's in the car. He jumps out of the car, and when he gets out, next thing you know, his phone drops. He's telling his friends or whoever to come and get him from Michigan and like 69th or something like that. Not even certain where the boy's location was. But this is the first video. There is a series of videos where people of color are getting fucked up all over again, right? Now, I don't want to say all over again because it's not like, it hasn't happened before and this is something new. It's nothing but the same shit warmed over. But what I want to know is for the Indians, right? Because some of y'all too. And for black people, I want to know what it is that you're going to do about this. You want to keep having these conversations with your children and telling them the truth and things like that. Okay, the truth is there's some fucked up shit that happens to American Indians. There's some fucked up shit that happens to black people, right? Or people of color. We all agree on that. But now, what part of the truth are you not telling the kids as you say that you were telling the truth? And that part of the truth is the fact that the Negro ain't gonna do shit. No. Are people going to be honest about that part of the truth? That the Negro ain't gonna do shit, the black man ain't gonna do shit, and the Indian ain't gonna do too much either, because everybody's in their feelings, crying, right? And you want to cry for me like Jodeci? You want me to sit there and BB and CC with you, right? And we just have a misery loves company party. Woe is me, it's hard out here, and they don't really care about us and all this other stuff. When I'm the type that's going to make them have a reason to care about what I'm talking about. Let's make it interesting why they want to hear why I have a grievance and why they got to pay some sort of homage. I'm going to find a way. So this is the same thing as, people, you just accepted abuse. It's like you've accepted it. So now this goes all across the board because you have your religious people. They think Allah is going to fix things. Then you have your Christians. They think that Jesus is coming and the Lord is going to provide, and it covered in the blood, some blood that's going to stop their blood from being shed. Hasn't happened yet, but this is something that they believe and they hold on to. Perhaps that's enough for them. Okay, but if that is enough for you, if that is what is sufficient and satisfies you spiritually, it has to satisfy you all across the board, right? Financially, physically, it has to be the same. It has to be the same all across the board. The Lord's going to take this cancer away. That's a lie. You prove that actually happened. And if it does happen for you, you'll give the credit to some entity that was created and handed to you in a manner which was careless and reckless, right? And to which you rely on that to make your current conditions change. So you rather wait for life to be great after you die, and you pray for good life when you die, because this life too rough. But then you pray for shit in this life because this life is rough, and you don't get shit out of it. Where do you feel like you need to win? When does the black man, when does the Indian, when does the people of color, when do the people of color feel like they are going to get the W? Or is that impossible, right? What do you want to do? You got to be in it to win it. So what you in? What you into? The crying game? We need a lot of tissue. Why we don't even got our own tissue. So we going to cry about the white people. We going to cry about the oppressors. And we got to go to them to wipe our motherfucking tears. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? So we got to go to the very same people that you say are hurting you for some shit, right? But it's a homegirl that you don't speak to for whatever reason, and you wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. But you mad at the whole world and all the people that do the bad and harm in the world, but you still got to go to those same people that hurt you and bust your ass and kick your ass and smack you and stomp you for tissue to wipe your tears, for tissue to wipe your ass, for food to eat, for water to drink. You need to be told what to do. You have to rely on these same people that you want to stop your fucking pain. Help me understand that shit. And help me make it make sense. Why should I commit to feeling that bad like I can't solve no problem? Shit, they ain't never going to stop doing this. It's all in the attitude, and it's showing in what y'all, it's showing in what people are talking about. It's showing in what people are putting out there like is a problem for them. Like, seriously, if somebody keep busting you upside your head and taking your milk money, what you gonna do? You gonna do something. So why should this situation be any different? Black people, Indians, everybody of color know how to defend themselves when it come down to some physical attack. What makes a mental, a spiritual, what makes any of these other attacks exempt from the shit that you gonna put a fucking end to? Cause it's bothering you. You hate when somebody's smacking when they chewing their food, right? You hate that, and you're going to correct them all the time. Why you can't correct these oppressors and how to treat you? You hate when they talk to you like you don't belong in this land. You you remind them that this is your shit, right? Do you do that? No, you don't. These motherfuckers try to treat me like a stranger in my own shit. That's what you're going to say. You're not going to take the right action. You're going to react. You're not going to be proactive. This is the practice that people have been under when you're under that spell. That's what comes with it. So you want all the magic. Everybody got all this mojo and shit. Got all the mojo in the world, but do you use it right? How you using it? How you using your superpowers? Are you using them for good or for bad? You can't, 1 minute the melanin is everything, then the next thing they trying to take our melanin. You got to know how ridiculous you sound. Don't be the person you are. Be the outsider. Be the oppressor looking back like, yo, what's wrong with these motherfuckers? Look at them. Ha. Why should they take you seriously? Why seriously should they take you seriously? What reason? For what reason? Because what? The beef, when it comes to these oppressors, is super selective. It got to be a whole bunch of visuals of them killing, raping, fucking your women up, beating up your children, killing our men. It got to be all visual before a motherfucker really get mad. And all you doing is getting mad on the internet, sharing it, talking about, look at what they do. You want to keep having those conversations with your beautiful melanin colored chocolatey babies? You want to keep doing that? You go right ahead. It's your prerogative. And it certainly is mine. And it certainly is my progenity's right to not want to join in your motherfucking tears. Because while everybody else is motherfucking crying, you got to be looking for a goddamn solution. It got to be one somewhere. Got to be one somewhere. And I want in on the solution. I don't like getting knocked around. We'll figure out the mess, make it stop. It's got to be more than one way to skin a cat. You ever heard of that? Why should the game be any different? It works in every other venue, right? Real life, in the streets, in Cincinnati, mind your business. Somebody fuck with you. You got every right to bust they shit and handle it how you handle it. It's the same thing within the press. So you mind your business, and here they come fucking with you. You better make them feel sorry for fucking with you. They got the right one. You should always have that in mind instead of, oh God, your worst fear? How is that your worst fear? Your worst fear is not walking past the lady whose son you killed. Y'all grew up in the same goddamn neighborhood. She used to go to your grandma and them car party. You killed her grandson. You don't fear seeing her in the neighborhood or bumping into her in the supermarket, but you fear a mysterious white supremacy, a mysterious unknown fatality that may not be attached to you or your soul. That fear of not being able to do anything because so you on top of the world when it come to me. Oh, I'm better than her. I'm better than her because I got the Benz. I'm better than him because I'm the rubber band man, right? But you ain't nothing when it comes to these oppressors. An oppressor that stand next to you with 30 million in their bank account and they got holes in their goddamn sneakers, right? Ripped jeans, not because they bought them that way. Them denims is really 30 years old and shit. How you want it? How you want it? Is we supposed to just sit there and cry? Like, let's see, what symphony, what key we supposed to be in? What key we supposed to be in? Who writing that? Who orchestrating the tears? Because we all got tear voices, and we should all just screenshot all the fucking ugly cry faces and shit. Everybody cry ugly and shit. Nobody no fucking pretty cry, right? That's like trying to be cute, eating a fucking chicken leg, but you gonna sit there with a knife and fork, trying to be dainty and shit. You bust the chicken leg down, right? I'm really a flat person, but I'm just using that for, to go in there in the bill. But I'm a flat person. I'm a wing lady. I want to know what the fuck niggas gonna do. Like, you want to sit there. Oh, look, the time is now. Revolution. Nigga, what are you revolutionizing? Getting your ass kicked? Another mass indictment of niggas trying to get into Cuba because the U.S. want to run your ass down and shit. Like, be like Assata Shakur. Bitch can't even bring her ass home. I don't give a fuck about none of them. Don't call for help there. You place yourself there. Ain't that what Coogee Rap said? And Truly Yours. Don't call for help there. You put yourself there. Ah, fuck Assata. They ain't do it right. She ain't do her genealogy. Was she part of the solution or part of the distraction? I don't know. I haven't really examined it, but she ain't motherfucking here. I don't gotta fucking fall in love with the fantasy of somebody that looked like they was doing some right shit. Either you doing it right or you not. Either they doing it right or they not. And not only that, there's so many ways that you could get what it is that you want. But as niggas, like, are you going to leave it up to your oppressor to tell you what it is that's available for you to get what it is that you want when you don't even know what to want because they tell you what you should want and you're okay with what they tell you should want. And then you're mad because they tell you what to do. What the fuck? Who is the killer? Gotta stop shit. Who's the killer? Figure it out. This is the fucking Agatha Christie murder mystery train, right? The Nancy Drew mystery. Who's the fucking killer? Right? Let me tell you what this should be. What's up, Manny? Hi, Barbara. Joe 47, what's up, beloved? Young Cherokee. Burnish Brass. Halito. David Corey. Right? So all this fear just makes people sit there and think about their demise. That gets in the way of the come up, and everybody just sit there planning the demise of the Indian, planning the demise of the black man. Damn, it's over already. You already over. You speaking it into existence. Don't put that shit on me. I gotta block that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I got the right to protect myself from hearing that. There ain't nothing I could do. I can't grow up with gray hair. I can't see no grandbabies because this is the conversations we gonna have. We gonna just be fucked up. They always gonna kill our people. We ain't gonna teach nobody the game. We ain't gonna teach the game. Or we just going to, well, you better not be scared. You go on out there, you get your ass kicked, you come in here crying, I'm going to kick your ass. Ain't that what we tell our kids? But you going to switch that up. When the police, baby, you just be nice, you be calm, you say yes, sir, and you talk with your shoulders back and your chest out, and you sit there and you, right? You tell them how to talk. You teach them to be two-faced. So their truth is limited until these motherfuckers come and accost them. Their truth is limited. So it's mixed signals and everybody want to know why they mad. Now we got to teach them a whole nother way to communicate because we was raised under those mixed signals and we have given them, whether we want to admit to that or not, we have given those mixed signals as we've been rearing our children. So we got some backtracking and shit we want to do too, right? Ain't no do-overs, but damn if you can't insert the right thing now, better late than not at all, eh? Halito, Mike G. You know, what we gonna do? Like, all that crying, what the baby gonna do? What the baby gonna do? So what? You want to tear some shit up? All right, we good at rioting. We good at tearing some shit up. Nigga don't need no instructions for that. You know when that energy gets going, and the Indians, they get together all over the place. And you could. You know it gotta go down. You seen what we did to Rodney King. I ain't know that, nigga. I threw a brick through the goddamn Coliseum window. Rioting here in New York. What's up, Keto? Right? Rioting here in New York. So I ain't know that, nigga, but I felt that. I was hurt by that. It didn't start with the Trayvon Martin. They been doing this shit. Even when they took what's homeboy that they arrested for the Atlanta child murders. Even as a child, I never thought that man was guilty. I didn't give a fuck what carpet fibers and all this other shit they was talking about. I never felt that. We was buying we had the little buttons that went on our denim jacket. With the new child that was kidnapped, if they had a picture of them, all the people on the milk carton, I remember us donating to, and we don't even know if any of that money went to Wayne Williams defense or anything, right? We have no idea. But I know we used to take our little money and donate to that, right? Because we didn't, I don't know why I felt that way, but I did. So when we see those kids, we was already feeling it. My first time I got arrested was because I was upset with Yusef Hawkins, Michael Griffin, Howard Beach. I was 12 years old when I got arrested protesting that. I've always felt it. I've been reactive, but that reactive shit, and then what? We burn this shit down to get us pissed. We burn it down and then beg you, can you build us another school? I know we set that shit on fire because we was mad at how y'all treating us because y'all be trying to kill us. But can we have, you gotta go right back to the same motherfucker that's been busting your ass. Tina got to go back to Ike for everything. I'm leaving Ike. Fuck you, Ike. I could do this on my own. And Hey, Ike, you think I could get a couple dollars? My gas tank on the red line and yeah. How are we going to do that? So I'm just asking people to lodge their complaints a little differently. Maybe put your complaints in the appropriate receptacle, okay? Because this shit don't belong here in our area. It's not going to build us nothing. We're not going to get no fruit. You got to hit the target. We is not going to be swinging around like, what's his name? Like Trey and Boys in the Hood when they killed Ricky and he was just, right? All of that. Shadow boxing, the black man, the Negro, the Indian, everybody comfortable with that, right? I got to give y'all all y'all names for those that don't know who you is yet, right? I just got to embrace all your names, all the monikers that you go under, because this shit means you. And being that most of y'all niggas is related to who the people I'm fucking related to, I already know who you are, but that's for you to find out. I'm not here to tell you who you are. I'm here to tell you, you got to fix some shit. We gotta fix some shit. Some shit gotta get fixed. Not just keep magnifying how bad things are and woe is me. You gonna get these kids. Don't be surprised the suicide rate spike because you just saying it's over. You hear? And they gonna just, baby, why do they hate me, mama? Because of the color of your skin, baby. Some people just, how do you you're gonna try and make some shit up? Just go ahead and just tell them about Santa Claus, give them the Easter bunny, let them know rabbit shit eggs on fucking the first, third Sunday or whatever of the month of the season. Just go on, folks. Just fucking keep lying. Don't tell no truth. Might as well. You got to keep it consistent. At least they could be like, mama always lied. Daddy always lied. At least they know how to tell their own trauma when it come down to it. Why they can't fucking fuck with you. It's their truth. Whether we like it or not, you can't steal it from them to make you feel better. Just keep lying. Don't tell them some good and then some bad and they then just be confused. Let them stay on one stance. So this way they know how to assess the damage and move accordingly because it's just fucking confusion for them. It's just fucking confusion. And it's not fair. Not only is it not fair, but it's a complete disservice. It's a complete disservice. A complete disservice. See, my mama was born in 1944. My grandma was born in 1926. That's right. And it should be free to you. Well, maybe not, because they'll give you a vault copy, right? They'll give you a vault copy. And of course, y'all got to look up the state as to what state you're in to get the documents. But if they're free, definitely go and get them. If you can visit them or even get the wills, definitely go and get them. After 100 years, they're still being uploaded. So there'll be things that weren't there 6 months ago that'll currently be added now. So you always keep kind of going over even the ones that you've already had, in the lower part of the tree. So now that you're kind of branching out and stuff like that, you should still go back and see the new updated information. Different documents that weren't available before have now been scanned in, and they will be. They should have still been busy. People could have been doing it from home. They hire those from work from home to upload the ancestry documents. So you can either work for, well, I don't know so much about the Mormons, but definitely for ancestry, same thing. They're the same sandwich anyway, but definitely for ancestry, they hire for you to scan the documents and, catalog them. So, yes, indeed, Eric Monroe. And that's where we want to take it. We want to make sure that we getting the message out. There's some things that we can't talk about that and the reason why I say can't talk about them, not because it's something that niggas ain't supposed to be doing. It's just not for everybody. If you took the same conversation that I have with somebody that think all so-called black people or Indians gonna die, dumb people, dumb mentality, why would we have the same conversation about a build when they already doomed? They doomed us already. They don't think nothing gonna happen, and everything you put before them is going to be wrong. It's never going to be the right way to do it. It's never going to be a satisfying answer. It's never going to be, what's up, Dino? It's never going to be a satisfying answer. It's never going to be the right thing to say. Hi, Alicia. It's never going to be the right thing to say. You're never going to have the right answer for them. They're always going to resort back to, well, none of that ever worked. They don't know what worked. They only know what didn't because they still in the same current situation. So they don't know what works. They don't think anything works because they haven't tried anything different. They're still relying on the same people that's kicking their ass to stop kicking their ass. And to me, that makes no fucking sense. So in an abusive relationship, domestic violence, however it goes, wouldn't you just pack your shit and go somewhere where you can be safe, right? You're going to go to safety. Are you going to stay with Ike? You're not going to go to a shelter and be like, Ike, can you buy me some lotion or... You don't give a fuck if you got to dip your ass in Cusco. You ain't going to call that motherfucker for nothing. You ain't going to ask Ike to piss on you if you on fire. But you're going to figure out what Ike was really hiding from you the whole time. Ike had something that he was hiding. And now you know how to respond to what it is that he was hiding. And then you are the one that is able to take a little bit of yourself back in your control and insert how the game goes. You got kids with Ike. You still got to deal with the nigga. Even if you don't want to be in a relationship, you still got to deal with him. And if you feel that you don't got to deal with him and know he don't need to see the kids either, fuck him, you better have your shit all together. You don't get no do-overs. You don't get to say, hey, Ike, you think you could? Fuck you, bitch. Like he been doing, right? Because he been doing it. You should be okay with the separation. You should be okay with not needing him in that way. Still got to be around the motherfucker. But you better know how to make him behave. Now, every time y'all go to the neutral territory, this nigga want to smack potato salad in your motherfucking face, right? Oh, here she go. Here come Ike coming to whoop, right? Let's come. Here he come. Act like you don't see him, girl. Just don't make eye contact, girl. Gotta get the shit together, yo. Can't just be crying, talking about they doing this, why ain't doing this? You got all this credit. They would never come in your neighborhood and be smacking you around and be punching you all in your face and shit like that, right? Or why you scared, right? You'll see my brother or somebody that look like him or somebody that look like you, and you got all sorts of Call of Duty Modern Warfare plans how you gonna kill a nigga that look like you. Another nigga that look like you with a gun. But a dude in a costume with a gun, that makes you change your motherfucking mind. You get a hit different. You just get goosebumps and shit. Make you feel all like you're on an elevator. Your stomach just get all, he's coming, right? Like mama's coming. You get like mama, when she call you, Larry John Johnson, Larry Earl Johnson, when they call you about all three names and shit like that. Is that how you get when the police come? Stiff, like, oh shit, no, I wasn't talking loud, sir. You just called the woman that you got 2 babies with, all types of, bitch, you fucking cum drunk, you cum drunk bitch, right? You done called her every name, and then here come the cops, bloop, on the pullover. No, sir, I wasn't being rude, sir. Can I call my nose? Put the fucking phone. Now he talking to you the way you was just Broadway bullying somebody else, right? Now you done met your match now, huh? You just talking tough on the phone. Oh, why don't you respect your mama the way you respect the police? It's the same. You don't respect your mama the way you respect the police. That officer got you talking. Just you tighten up. You tighten up. You talking to him with that inside voice, right? You want me to be insecure about all the fucking the shit that happened? Niggas is running around talking about they gonna kill everybody on sight. They gonna do this, they gonna do that. But George Zimmerman is running around still. Like all these other terrorists that's out here. Like what do you want to cry about? Because I'll show you everything that you're crying about and show you exactly why you're crying. And it's your fault. And then you'll be mad at me. I was mad at myself before for coming to these understandings, my damn self. It ain't just you. I went through it too. The only thing is I was able to deal with it. And I learned how to be proactive instead of reactive. And it changes the thing. It changes it. Changes the thing. It changes a lot of things, in fact. And namely your perspective, namely my point of view, namely how I see the Indian way on top and not way down here on the bottom of somebody's motherfucking ACG. Right? I don't see nothing under my I don't see my head on the other end of a nightstick. Halito, Tasha, Ngapo, beloved. I don't anticipate that shit. And when they do, it's gonna be some shit. It ain't gonna be the results that ain't gonna be them results that don't post the video and be like, look at what they did to Phoenix. Look at what they don't do that. Don't let Benjamin Crump get in and say, I got different instructions for shit. I got different instructions. I got a different type of instructions. Ain't gonna be that kind of protest. I don't need y'all to burn no shit down. Jogging, whatever. You wherever city you in, these people supposed to know who the hell you is. They supposed to know who you is. I don't care if you Joe the Farmer or Apache the Indian. They supposed to know who you is. You ain't supposed to be met with no surprises by no goddamn policy enforcers. Why don't you make yourself known? I ain't saying go over there and give them no goddamn blood sample, but you better let them know you know your rights. Why you don't know who the mayor is? You should just be proactive. Know who they are before they try to get to know you. Because when they try to get to know you, it's going to be a compromising position. And you're not going to be okay with it. And then you're going to get on every platform and cry to everybody that will listen, right? Because you do it at work. They do it everywhere. And black people, people of color, American Indians want to sit there and cry about the same shit when really, instead of crying, you're supposed to have some other shit to talk about. Look, I found this law that says this is how we stop this. Let's start with that. Why can't we start with that? What's hard about it? I'm going to figure out how to make this shit stop. There's a certain way you got to deal with these people, and we have not been dealing with them in that way. We have relied on strangers that don't have the same problems that we have. For instance, Alicia Cortez. She sound good. They thought it was a female. They went for it, right? Feminism got you homegirl, right? You wanted a minority. She's so-called Hispanic. Then you have, she's a female, okay? That's two. She's from New York, so that was urban enough for people to feel comfortable. But no one in New York is lodging any complaints to that woman. No video has went viral where they are calling their congresswoman, their assemblywoman, their assemblyman. They're not calling any of these people. You never knew anything about them. You just knew that they were so-called Democrats, so-called Republican, or you either like this about them. They smooth talked you here at this conference. They said some sweet shit over here on this side and you were okay. They smoothed you over. They got what you wanted, what they wanted out of you, but you don't get what you want out of them. And you're not tired of not getting what you don't want out of the people that you're supposed to have something from. I'm confused. Who's the killer? Halito, American Indian Council. Halito, what's up? What's up, Bones? Halito, Doodle. Hey, Star Vision, what's up, beloved? How are you? So what's it gonna be? You was gonna be crying? Somebody let me know. They want to cry or they want to fix some shit. You have to identify yourself. You gotta identify yourself. How do you identify yourself? You gotta dig in the crates, right? Don't worry about it's not always what you don't see or what you do see. Sometimes what you don't see is the winner, chicken dinner. You have to find these little nuances and make them work for you because there's plenty of curves. And the one thing for sure that they are not expecting, it's not the thing they scared of is an educated black person. That's a motherfucking lie. The thing they're scared of is someone that knows who they are and where they fucking come from, who their grandma is. That's what makes them scared. People that know their rights. That would probably make them scared since they're used to violating them. It's just a thought. Just kind of think of that for a second. They're used to violating the rights only because they know. If I'm selling you a bag of potato chips and they're 50 cents, right? And then you go around the corner because I'm run out and somebody keeps selling them to you for 75, you know that these chips is really only worth 50 cents, right? Every other store. They selling them for 75, nigga, because everybody else ain't got none, right? I heard a hustler back in the day say, hey, man, the best place to sell dope is where there ain't none, right? That's a fact. Your money ain't going to come the same if everybody got what you got, right? If everybody got the same thing. So this is how these things go. We have to make ourselves the providers of good and plenty, not the people that we want to stop fucking us over. Okay, we want you to stop fucking us over, but can we get 3 more eggs, please? We didn't get enough the last time. You gave them people over there in Beverly Hills 10 eggs and we only got 2. It's always going to be tears with you, Negroes. Always going to be tears. Think about it. Everywhere you've already closed off every fucking possible door of shit looking right. So that means you religious people are lying too, because this hallelujah shit, that fantastic story at the end of the Bible, the way I saw it, the revelation was everybody oppressed, controlling their straw man, right? And we're all dealing with commerce in a manner in which we all are familiar, right? Whether we agree with it or not, it is the system. It's not going to change because we all got problems with it, but damn, it will change if we all learn what it is. And stop trusting a stranger that's against you to represent you in a system that you don't understand, and you expect them to not make it work for their people. And thank you, little nigga. We couldn't have done it without you. Right? Niggas is okay with that. So you leave no way out. You leave every remedy is wrong. Everything. So you got God is wrong. Jesus that's wrong. Allah is wrong. Radical political parties where you want to be mad and armed and dangerous and rob banks and sell dope out the daycare. That's wrong. All that peaceful. We shall overcome. It worked, but kind of pissed a little people off. But they were strategic. See, they was able to substitute the violence with intelligence, right? So when people get mad at that, you look at what the takeaway was, because you just want to be hands-on. It would feel good. Punch up on some shit. It felt good. You could when you're going through that, right? So many tears, right? It would feel good to get some act right. It would feel good to smack the shit out of one of these cops, smack his little Glock right off his motherfucking belt, right? Smack his Glock off, just fucking knock the taser off that nigga's shoulders, right? It would make you feel good. Oh, you Christians don't want to admit that. You want to turn the other cheek. Until it happened to your kid, then you're going to pray the Lord, I forgive him. Lord, I forgive the man that gave me the pain for the rest of my life. Do you really, you lying motherfucker? Your cousin ain't give you the $20 he said he was going to give you, and you hate him. Liar. Liars. But we want the truth. Hey, the woke. Here's a 22. Pow. Gotta hear the guns bust, right? And everybody woke when the gunshots go off. Boom, boom, boom. It's a 45. Right? Shout out to Cousin Liz. Oh my gosh, gotta get this shit together. Gotta get it together. So now, my thing is this. All that crying, what's the baby gonna do? So I want to propose to, and I don't want to just make this, it can't be just exclusive to Indians. And the reason why I say this, because the Indians won't leave black people problems alone anyway, right? So now, in order to make this go in a different direction, probably, and you can't even isolate yourselves and protect ourselves properly, because some of these Indians are very, very negligent in where they are dividing up their time. Because you're spending a lot of time being black again. And that is causing you to be like, woe is me. You went from hey, y'all, ho, to it's hard out here for a black man. Like, you still feel like a black man. That's why. You still feel like that. And it's okay, baby. You don't got to lie to me. I'm not going to put no nightstick upside your head. You ain't got to. I'm not going to put my boot on. Well, listen, there may be a reason, but typically, generally, for the most part, in your average day-to-day, you have no fear of what Phoenix is going to fucking do to you. You ain't got no fucking fear what Phoenix going, I can't go to the corner store because Phoenix might be. I'm not. But you feel like that about them. You feel like that about them. When you leave out the, damn, Jake might be. And you still ain't prepared for them. Oh, I know if I go down there, as soon as I see that nigga, it's on sight. But you know what fucking alley you gonna turn down if you see Jake 10 cars behind you, right? Cut up the side block, right? You forget all about the nigga you was giving one down on because you running from nigga went from hunting to being hunted, huh? Nigga be a tiger 1 minute till Carol Baskin get a hold of your ass, right? It's different. You're a kitty cat then. You're a little pussy when Carol Baskin. Right. You got a problem with Aunt Faye, right? Aunt Faye want to cook some shit for the kids, right? Aunt Faye wanted to cook some shit for the kids, but Carol Baskin niggas gonna bake themselves when they see that bitch. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. That's facts, Burnish Brass. That's facts. I bring the beef to where it's supposed to be. All that shadow boxing and shit. Nobody got no time for that. You want to do something, nigga? Make a law. Where y'all motherfucking geniuses at? Let's write a bill. Let's get a bill enacted. You voted for them motherfuckers. Make them work. You don't even know what to do. You just think, oh, if you don't vote, you don't get to say nothing and this and this and that. Well, who you voting for? You voting for your own killer. Now you mad because they killing you. And you want me to cry. I sat this race out. Because I ain't trust none of them. I ain't trust none of them. But the one you trusted happened to be the motherfucking killer. The same killer you want me to cry about with you. But you're responsible for giving Jason the sharp motherfucking axe. You gave Michael Myers the fucking gun, the knife to fucking slash your goddamn throat, and you want me to sit there and fucking cry with you. This is fucked up. Now not only is your injury hurting me, and this is why I'm gonna start suing these motherfuckers, because you fucking other motherfuckers that are fucked up with your post-traumatic Negro disorder. You're fucking me up. You're fucking blocking my shit. It's heavy. That shit is heavy. It hurts. You got a ton of bricks on my shit. I'm not taking on the weight of the motherfucking world. How about controlling the one that's important first, right? Water. Now, if I don't say that out loud and I read that in my head, that voice, that's the voice that I take to the oppressor. That's an inside voice. It's not the voice that you're hearing me speak right now. That inside voice, I'll make sure them motherfuckers hear it. It's a different connection. I may not connect with you this way, but when I communicate with them, I'm speaking the right language when I use the inside voice. My temperature turn up. Sorry. We all know who we are, but what are we gonna do? That's right, kinfolk. How you doing, beloved? Cousin Donnie, what's up, baby? Sekhmet, what's up, beloved? How are you? Frederick Jackson. Yes, I did, George Richard. I did see that. And he didn't really apologize. He kind of just like made them feel better. And I don't think he really apologized because he didn't really seem like he was sorry. It wasn't just him that said it. I can't find it, and they took it down. You can't tell me that they didn't take it down. But there was a senator in I want to say Michigan. I know it was Michigan for sure. And he made a comment regarding the Flint crisis to just put a fence around Detroit and throw corn inside. It might have been, was it Minnesota? I think it was Minnesota. It was definitely Minnesota or Michigan. And he said basically just put a fence around them and throw a bunch of corn, lock them up, put a fence around them and throw corn inside. So that was in 2013, 2014. That was not too around the same time as that Alabama senator that said that. So, but at the end of the day, they don't respect Aunt Faye. They don't respect her. Aunt Faye with some shit for the kids. They don't want to do that. What I know is, like Onyx say, it's time to get live like a wire. Y'all better get ready to set the microphone on fire. Fuck all this other shit, all that crying. When they be like, hey, American Indians got something to say. We're looking to pass the law to make sure Baba the baby is a boy. That minute's going to fucking go. It's going to pass you by and just going to be like, when's our turn? Right? You're going to wonder when it's, and it's over. It's over after that. It's lights out. After that, you might as well go back, grab at that point, that's going to be the point where you go grab your black back. Apparently, it ain't going nowhere. You'll never be that, but be that as it may. Makes people feel comfortable, like a nice warm blanket. That word just makes them feel. Make them feel mighty powerful when they talking shit, but to everybody but them niggas, because they damn sure don't talk that shit to dumb fucking oppressors. They don't do it. They don't do it. They don't do it. Thank you so much, AB. Thank you very much. What's up, Raphael? Blunt talker, what's happening? Way too many variables. How do we get past the division? Well, Blunt Talk is asking, how do we get past the division? Well, that's like making warm water all the time. It's going to be either hot and cold, right? You need to have two extremes in order to have that comfortable temperature, right? So in order for us to have balance, how are we going to work that? We just got to make sure we don't have oil and water, right? It doesn't matter because at the same time, the water is all going to settle at the same temperature, whether we agree or not, because we are the same thing. It's different. Different for oil. It's a different thing for oil. It's a different thing. And we have to respect those differences. There's nothing wrong with that. Those differences are what set us apart. Not only that, they also strengthen us and they give us a team. We have a built-in team. This is our team. We need to get our team in fucking shape. Everybody else, we got the wrong players, the wrong starting five, right? We got to get our goddamn team together. Let's do some trades and shit. We need to, not that fucking fake Indian draft. I'm talking about intellectually. I'm talking about historically, right? Families in real life. The real Indians, the ones that respect genealogy, not the fly-by-nights. The ones that can't vibe unless we putting the vibes out, right? Because some people can't vibe unless they vibing off the vibers. You get it. You feel me? Some people can't vibe unless they vibing off the vibers. If they not stealing the vibe from the live wires, they got to go burn rubber on the cheap tire. Bars. I'm just saying. We got to do something, and it has to be done. So just don't include me in it, because I'm not going to cry. Oh, you see what they did in Cleveland? You see what they did here? You see, I want to know what you did in Cleveland. I saw it. I saw it, and I called the motherfucking police department because it moved me so. But if you ain't going to say shit and you there, why the fuck should I? Why should I? Is that fair? I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. So you're injuring me. You're adding to my own post-traumatic stress disorder. I got my own beef with the government. And I have to strategically compartmentalize and make sure when I write it down, it's written plain and they know what it is. And I know what the fuck to ask for because I know what was taken. I know what was taken from me. I know the damage that was done. I know the legalities of the damage that they did do to me. So let's work with that. So if everybody can have a clear understanding of that, and that comes with the balance, right? Of making peace with things. First of all, make peace with the fucking fact that you've been traumatized. Don't make that the thing that breaks the levee all the goddamn time. Not all the goddamn time. You've never made it work for you. The people, they've never made it work for them. They've only been scared of it and say how bad and how much they want to fuck you up. You've never said, yo, let me tell you what I did. It's not those, you don't have those, it's not go time in that aspect for many. And then nobody's really trying to hear the ones that it's go time for. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. But you got to stop crying. And you can't want me to cry with you. I'm not going to cry with you. Don't cry with them. Figure out the solutions. Don't cry with these people. Because it ain't going to be nothing but speaking all of that into existence. They be talking about everything being grand and all this shit in one breath, and then the next thing, oh, it's one extreme or the next. I can't fluctuate with the mania, right? I'm attaching myself to your trauma and I have my own. It's not fair of me to attach mine to you, and I am telling you I am not accepting those uploads or those downloads, and I am a complete empath, so it's not really hard, right? But I have to put the resistance up to protect myself because of the effect that it can have, right? The cost can be high, and I'm not willing to stake that because I have to be around to fight another day. Have to be around to fight another day. It's not me being mean. It's me being serious. I'm not content with any of that. I'm not content with any of the Trayvon Martins. I'm not content with any of the Tamir Rices. I'm not content with anything that happened to my son or anybody else's son that was wrong, that they did that was wrong to our people. Those that know they are people and those that don't. I'm not happy with none of it. But what I'm not going to do is just keep crying. I'm finding ways. I'm looking at ways to make sure this shit don't happen. You got to work with those ways. Nigga, they take one of yours, you take two of theirs. They usually run in groups when they're conspiring against your rights. You show me a nigga that done pulled off the real color of law because he Indian, and you show down the line where they all was conspiring against you. Very well could be Fem 82. I wasn't tripping off the name, especially when I saw him. So I don't know if he's American Indian or not. Yeah, I thought so. But that's neither here nor there. Motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. I can tell you if it was me, I could tell you what my sister gonna do. I can tell you that. I can tell you if it was my son, what I be doing, right? And then there's some shit that I couldn't tell you because if it was real, I would think of shit that is just like unfucking mentionable. Like, what? Oh, that's out there in that deep water. You motherfucker right. And I can swim past the buoy. I'm going to the shark-infested motherfucking tank. 20,000 motherfucking leagues for mine. Yes, I will. Deep like the mines of Minota. I'm going all the way in. Surprise myself. Like, oh, shit. Did I do that? Sure did. Yep, sure did. Hi, Robbie. What's up, Carrie Bay? How are you? Jay Crystal. What's up, Chatahaya? What's up, beloved? Hope everything is healthy. What's up, Seymour Clear? It's good to see y'all. That means y'all taking care of yourself, right? It's been a lot of shit going on. I'm glad everything's healthy. It's good to see y'all in there. That means our people was see that lifeline behind me. Got that heartbeat. That pulse is going. I know that's right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, I just want to make sure that y'all just got to understand what this shit is hitting for. And it's not going to be a bunch of crying and stuff. It's not going to be just expecting doom and peril and no results. And, you're going to tell the truth. What do you tell your kids? Oh, you tell them the truth. Okay, well, tell them the truth is these motherfuckers ain't going to do shit. That's true, too. So make sure you include all of that. Well, son, they don't like you because of your complexion, and they've been doing this to our people ever since whatever. You know the story because the Indian will know the story, but these other motherfuckers still think Kunta Kinte. They'll take it to that and saddle the kids' psyche with already giving them the characteristics of inferiority, right? You ain't gonna just put them up on game like, listen, because a motherfucker think a king cobra is bad until you get killed by a mongoose, right? Little funny looking ass mongoose, rat looking shit, kill a motherfucking king cobra, right? So 1 minute you make them, the best. You the best to everybody, baby, except Skip, except Chad. They always gonna look out for Chad before you, baby. But you make sure you fucking shit on Leon. You shit on Tyrone. You shit on them niggas. Be nice to Chad. He might can help you get into, right? You can tell him he treat Chad a little different and shit, right? He treats Brandon a little fucking different. So hold on 1 second. Well, so hold on 1 second. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Gotta get it together. What we not gonna do is crying. And if that's the case, let's just fucking capitalize off the tears. Make a bunch of music talking about how much they don't care. You think you're going to get sympathy? Try it. You want that? You want tears? You let your tears get you fucking paid, right? Let your fucking tears get you paid. Because sometimes people get paid for their tears. It's fucking true. They get paid for their tears. They get paid for their sob story. Right? They get paid for their sob story. You gonna get paid for the sob story? You're gonna keep telling your children sob stories, making up these punk ass excuses how they iller than the nigga next door to them, but not, of course, the dude across the bridge, not the mayonnaise colored child across the bridge. And you put that on them. That's abuse. It's abuse, the fact that you want them to be proud of who they are, proud of their heritage, but you letting them steal it from them, right? By giving them something that was given to you by the same people you telling them to be scared of. It's mixed signals. It happened to us. So remember yourself as your 10-year-old self. Do not project that shit on these youth. They're not fucking stupid. They come out the twat knowing how to work tablets, fucking upload software, and play goddamn 2K. They come out the womb knowing how to do it. Don't fucking lie to them. Don't fucking Jedi mind trick their asses. Tell them what's what. Maybe we got it all wrong. Stay in a child's place. A child's place, nigga. We grown and still act like children. What the fuck is a child's place exactly? Like we ain't all newbies to a different walk. Working on that daytime Emmy. I know that's right. That's right, Bones. No more pain. Send me that, Macadon. I need to hear that because I'm tired. Shout out to Chief Cali, too. He got a song called Anti. You got to hear what he's against. I'm against all that shit he against. I'm with all of that. I'm with all of that. I respect the lyrics in that goddamn song against everything I'm against. With all that. I'm with all that. The expression. Totally exactly what I'd like to say. Shout out to King Chip, broke the internet. 100-something. Hashtag interior crocodile alligator. It's a dope. It's dope. Dope. So, anywho, I want y'all to make these people stop. That song is hot, right, Eric? Yes, it is. Especially when your throwback could come into, a new thing and bust it up. It's a dope thing. So what's going on in Indian country? What's going on? I think I might have missed a couple things, and that's okay. I don't got to be privy to everything, even though ended up being privy. But I want to know what's going on in Indian country, which I got going on. Following system antics to dumb my majestic babies down, stripping up. That's right, lying and shit like that. Yeah, we can't build off of that. We shouldn't. That's right, AB. That's right. And we have, pat yourself on the back, because even in the midst of all of this, the Indian has been taking these scholars and putting the same shit right back in their face. We've used their own shit against them, right? So if we've been successful getting the truth out and being able to connect the dots with the truth with that, what makes the Indian think that they defeated because they see a couple of videos that end up, unfavorable to a fucking stranger that they would have shot on any other fucking given Sunday anyway? I'll just be trying to understand that. It's the same Negro, anybody else on any given Sunday, right? What's up, Copper Pride, Light Bearer? Any other day, these niggas is all down for killing niggas that look just like them. But now they rolling these videos around and showing all this shit, and the niggas mad all over again. Mad all over again. How does that work? And then you mad at the people that you empowered to save you with no type of rules and nothing. You didn't say, okay, we gonna do this and this and that. And then look, because then there's some people that's getting their voice heard and you motherfuckers is mad. You call them whatever you want, but look at Diamond and Silk. Huh? Look at Diamond and Silk made their own political platform. See, motherfuckers thought they was BAPs, right? But you got two Southern women that have a whole different perspective, right? What's important to them went all the way to Donald Trump's ears. It was fucking important to them two women to get to them. They raise political issues based off of the shit that is important to them, whether we agree with it or not. People will talk shit, but they got a fucking line to the goddamn. They got a whole line. Want to shoot the messenger, they showing us something, and people looking at the surface like, oh, these coon women, oh, I can't stand them, da-da-da-da-da. They don't give a fuck if you can stand them or not. There's some shit that they couldn't stand, and they took it to the fucking White House, nigga. See how that works? You telling me how you don't like them. They're telling the man that you need to get next to how they don't like it. See the fucking difference? See the fucking difference? We gotta be looking at shit all wrong. We be looking at shit all wrong. You want everything you are not willing to give. Selfish people. Selfish. Oh, selfish motherfuckers. Right? Take it back. Elizabeth Warren, white woman, said her grandmother told her she got Indian in her family. She takes a DNA test and the DNA test says that's a lie. The Negro says that his grandmother told him that he got Indian in his family. He takes the DNA test and that shit says that he's a liar. You see? But the Negro thought the joke on Elizabeth was funny. It only just shifted the spotlight, but it's the same fucking sandwich, ain't it? Look at the critics. The crowd goes wild. Niggas want to throw tomatoes at what's good for them. Want to throw dollars at the motherfucking, them hoe niggas sliding down the pole. Still count my money, strip club. You know these niggas is doing it. You know they is. And I mean that in a way in which, you know, I don't know. Listen, the fucking tears, man. That shit you gotta do something with them tears, because it's just like, what do you want to do? Why you want to cry and shit? Don't you like laughing and feeling good and feeling secure? Being able to plan, got a lot of shit off your plate because you know how to handle certain things that you couldn't handle before. It was unmanageable before, but now you're able to manage things, able to put things in its order, in a good order, right? That allows you to be able to do things that you weren't able to do before because you had all these things, these other obstacles in the way. So now that you don't have these obstacles in the way, it is imperative that you deal with the same people that have had the same experiences and looking forward to the same outcome, right? Same outcome. Halito, Spirit Wolf, what's up, cousin? We're looking for the real outcome. Where the niggas at that know we could fix some shit? We ain't had no remedy before. We ain't had these same answers before. We was taking ourselves all outside of everything that protects us. Right. about taking ourselves outside of everything, joining everybody else's bandwagon, and everyone cry and think everybody gonna cry with you. Want to cry for me like Joe to see? Everybody want you to cry. I don't want you to cry. So if you feel like your tears is going to make a difference, then go for it. You have the right to do it. These niggas is weak as fuck, talking this shit. Weak as fuck. These strong motherfuckers fuck with all the niggas that's pushing paperwork. They can't build unless we build it, right? They can't build unless we build it. Now watch how many people, we ain't been on in a few days, but watch how many people start taking little spicy meatballs and caveats from the threads that, you know, we putting out, and they gonna take it and try and maximize it. Nothing wrong with being original. I always pride myself in that. But I want to make sure that people are aware of some of the remedies. I think if that is the visual that you see more, perhaps then, you know, you will begin to expect that more often than just thinking that you just going to be taking all sorts of, you know, L's and shit like that. Like, I'm trying to figure out, why do you feel that nothing's going to change? And if you feel that nothing's going to change, why do you even care? You know it's over, so why even do the basic stuff? You want it to go fast or you want it to go slow so that you have something to complain about as you are born in this world as a black man under the fucking microscope of the other motherfucker that you say, you know, you don't want no parts of, or you want them to do better by you. However, you still need them to do everything just to keep yourself well to even want something. You can't even think of what you want if you can't eat, partner, and you don't fucking feed yourself. I don't give a fuck how much money you spend in the grocery store. You ain't feeding your motherfucking self. Somebody you don't know, you were at their mercy for them to make sure it happened. Make sure it was grown. Make sure it got to a store near you where you can fucking purchase it. You're not in control of shit. I don't give a fuck if you spend $2,000 in the market right now. You brought it home to your family. That's it. But it's another motherfucker that brought it to you to even be able to do that and allow you to get some credit. But the credit's really that nigga that you hate. As you sit there and discuss the blues of being black and melanated in America, or in the world for that matter, to your shorty. As you're explaining those things over dinner, from the things that you purchased in that same supermarket where you had no control over the cucumbers, the grapes, the New York strip steaks, the Delmonicos, center cuts, round bone. You had no control over that, except for how much cash you had, how much fiat you can muster to provide. So you can brag about providing something that the motherfucker you gonna discuss why your child should behave and think and fear this particular person. That same, you're gonna have dinner and snacks that motherfucker created, and tell your fucking kid how they gotta chill and pretend to be something else when they get around certain people, but when they get around their own fucking people, they're free to go buck fucking wild and no one's gonna stop them, right? Because that's just what they expect niggas to do. You shit on all your cousins, right? You shit on all your siblings, fuck your parents, all that. But you be nice to these strangers. You think about how that fucking shit sound. Think about how that shit sound. Because those is the signals that are being put out. Halito Celestine, what's up, beauty? Those is the signals that we're putting out. We telling them not to be bitch ass niggas, but okay, it's okay to be a bitch ass nigga when it comes. Stay away from Becky. If she hits you, just tell a principal or something. If that little fast ass Sharisha hit you, you better push that little bitch to the ground. I don't give a fuck, and then get your sister to beat her ass, and then her cousin gonna come over and they gonna pull her braids out. Miss Evelyn up the block. Hey, I see little Tyrone over here playing with matches, and Mama, I don't know what she talking about. That bitch is lying. And listen, bitch, don't say nothing to my son. Don't tell him nothing. Mind your business. Stay in your apartment. Don't be worried about what's going on over here. I don't know. I don't need you watching my kid. Oh, ma'am, excuse me, Mrs. Jones, little Tyrone was throwing spitballs in class, and he was, he glued little Martha to the chair and this and that. Oh, did he? I'm sorry. I'll be up there in a little while. See, nigga, you embarrassing me. You up here at the school acting the fuck up. I should fuck you up and wait till we get home. See how the shit change? You treat your kids like shit when it come down to the motherfucking oppressors, bitches. You making your kids scared of the motherfuckers you scared of. You're making your kids scared of the niggas these niggas is scared of. But you making them respect the motherfuckers you scared of. Tell them they get to disrespect the motherfuckers you're not scared of. I ain't lying. No, they don't like it, but I'm gonna sit here and lie. I'm gonna smoke my weed and just tell the truth, because that's what it is. Like, don't make them be extra with me. They don't gotta have no respect for me, but they gonna sure respect Miss Shawowski over at the fucking school district, ain't they? You gonna beat them to fucking respect that lady, but you gonna beat me so they could disrespect me. Shout out to the assholes of the world, because everybody can get it. They don't fucking switch up. They don't discriminate. Anybody can get it. I fucking respect that. You always know where you stand with them. You see the knife. It ain't going to be in your back because they coming. You can see the knife. They not going to put it in your back. You know where it's at. I respect that shit. Right? Put your hands where my eyes can see. Put your hands where my eyes can see, right? Got to make sure you're doing right by yourself. That's right, governing the mind. I see that's right. Govern the mind first and take control, because then, you got sick people that'll try and poison you and bring you back to those dark spaces. And then sometimes you even realize that it wasn't really even you. It was other people. Being the empath, you take on a lot of responsibility. You have to know how to control that. You have to know how to block and receive. You can't block too much. You want to block the negative, but you still want to be able to receive the light. You understand what I'm saying? It comes and goes. And sometimes you need both to make your fucking soul do what it's set out to do. Sometimes you need both. Can't be too extreme on either end. It's got to be such with a style. You can turn it up a little bit, but damn, don't go down too low. Don't get down too low. And damn, if you get knocked down, don't get knocked out. Or at least that's what our mama told us. You nigga, you get knocked down, but you better not get knocked out. Get on up, you can't sit down. Like, stop being so fucking defeated. They trying to kill the black man, bitch. You still going out to work. You gonna take your chance and go to work in an environment where all the people you say they trying to kill you, you're still gonna take that chance. Why should it be so convincing to me? You ain't so convinced. You say it, but really, you still participating in the same shit that's causing your oppression. So you're not really convincing me. I don't feel that emotional black shit where I got to attach myself to that type of pain, that type of outcome. My shit going to shake totally different, and I'm going to see to it until I can't no more. I'm going to see to it. Ain't nobody on my team getting dragged by nobody. Not if I can help it. We going for the W. I don't give a fuck how much bread we got. You could spend millions of dollars on a Johnny Cochran team, the dream team, and still get a dub for some shit you ain't do. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna leave it up to strangers and shit. Why would I trust them? I gotta learn how to trust the ones that I've been exposed to the most first. Fuck, I look like trusting a stranger. Listen, nigga, we don't really trust. Can you really trust? There are some people that you can. It's unfortunate for me. Most of the people that I trusted, they're dead. Ain't that some fucked up shit? That's some fucked up shit. You know? We got to make sure that we're getting our shit together. We can't just be sitting there crying like all together. Like, it's just like, don't make no sense. We're going to have to do some different shit. We're going to have to do some different shit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to No Grandma Killers on YouTube. Subscribe to No Grandma Killers. You ain't got nothing to lose and a lot to gain. Ain't no pain over there. It's a safe environment. It's never going to be hostile there. It's a safe place. You know, you got to create safe spaces, right? That don't got nothing to do with the battle mode. Who the biggest Indian here? Everybody is giving up information. Everybody is coming well in spirit, right? We coming in peace over there. We're going to keep it clean over there. That's where we respect the journalism, where we respect how we convey certain messages and stuff like that. It's going to be different. It's not going to have the same, you know, it ain't going to have the same thing like Phoenix Moon when she getting her shit. You know, it's not going to be the same, right? Be a little different type, right? It'll be a little different, a little more refined. And I'll save my page for all the wars. Our blood-clad warrior wants. You know, I got the Phoenix Moon page. I'm going to bring it there. You know what I'm saying? Need to get some shit understood. I'll bring it there. But the build, we're trying to work something out over here with that. And that's exclusive build. It'll be drop and build, you know what I'm saying, over on my page, of course. But we want to put a lot of focus over there. We want different people to come over. Can't wait to put up some things, some drop from American Indian Councils. Got some drop. You see, we've had Doodoo Vision and the cab show over. We've had those brothers over. We have at A2. Listen, you know, like I said, we definitely want to have other people over there come and drop your content. Spirit Wolf's been coming, blessing us with his content and his drop. And I think that's so awesome. And we do, Sunday. So now yesterday I was traveling. I didn't have, you know, I had a surprise for everybody. But Sunday, for Mother's Day, we're going to have Johnny Aborigine. He's going to be on at about 3:00 on Sunday. Doing a Louisiana and Mississippi build on No Grandma Killers. It's going to be totally official. Genealogy build specifically to those areas. So you might find your Indian over there. So we're going to have that. And that's going to be on No Grandma Killers Sunday, this Sunday at 3. What else is going on? So we still have right now we have the July 4th weekend. We just want to make sure everybody's going to be healthy and safe. I don't care what it is that you're talking about. I'm not getting all up in nobody's face, and you damn sure ain't going to be a million niggas all up in mine, okay? Because something's fucking happening. And that's just the precautions I have to take. Plus, I'm fine, but I don't want to make anybody else hurt. I'm not interested in hurting anyone else, right? That's like, you know, you got a disease. You definitely want to tell somebody before you pass it off, right? Well, some people do. I guess some niggas wouldn't, but whatever. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Whatever it is, okay? Whether you one of them, oh, this man-made, whether you one of them, the Lord put the plague, or whether you one of them, they trying to kill us all, or whether you, however it goes, there's something going on, and I know plenty of people that are passing away. Some were sick, some were absolutely healthy. But they are no longer here. So that, you know, that's enough. You got to have some criteria. Now, the criteria is always going to be facts, because facts doesn't always equal truth, right? It leads evidence to the truth. It's like a breadcrumb, right? Facts does not mean that it is true. It's a circumstance, right? That you can gather for logic, right? You need facts. You need proof, right? You need evidence. You need truth. All has to be the same. You can't have those components without it. You got to, those are the components that you need to always work with. Always assign those 4 components, and you're going to win. I'm going to win in many areas. I'm going to tell you though, we're going to get this popping with the situation. We're going to wait and see how long, how people respond to being out and about, because a lot of states are, well, I think 3 states now, certainly Georgia, and I forget what other 2 states, they're going to be opening up. We need to see how people respond to that. And certainly, like, just keep your mask and your hand sanitizer. Some of us are germaphobes, and, we take really good care of ourselves and shit anyway, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, what is that? Putting who on notice? Willie Woodard. I'm trying to, I didn't see, I don't know what that means. That word, I think it's a misspelling, but moving on with information and putting them on notice. Okay, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, so check it out. Johnny's going to be here Sunday. We'll be talking about genealogy as usual. We'll be No Grandma Killers. Stacy and I, Cousin Spirit Wolf, we definitely still have a couple of builds that we're going to do. We're running through with the series. We owe y'all episode 2. Check us out on Blog Talk Radio / Blog Talk, www.blogtalk.com, radio.com, / No Grandma Killers. And that's going to be our Wild Feather station. Got a couple other things coming up. We're not gonna, I guess we'll wait till we're all together to announce that. Shout out to Kerry Davis. Peace and love to him. We're gonna do a build soon. I was in transition. We actually had one that I was supposed to do, but I had to get myself together with a couple of things. I will definitely reach out to him. Shout out to Damon Taylor and his beautiful family. I'm glad everybody is safe. I wanted to give a couple of shout outs. Definitely my goddaughter Tanisha. She passed away. Yesterday was her death anniversary, so I want to give a shout out to her. I was a godmother at 14 years old, and one of my best friends got pregnant young, and she named her daughter after me. So, and that was before I had a mother. She didn't pass away. It wasn't COVID complications. This was the year before last. So anyway, I just want to shout her out. She's a part of my life, and I just wish I got to spend a lot more time with her, and just like, I missed out on some things. And I just want to send that out. I know energy never dies, so I know she feels the love for me. I just want to put that out there into the universe. I just wish I had more time with her, like her favorite color and shit like that. Like, it's just a lot that I wish things were different. I love her mom. We are back in touch. We just lost contact over the years, but we never had a fallout or anything like that. But I wanted to shout her out. My friend Nadine, I miss her so much. Like, there's so many things in life that I just wish that, I still do tell her, but I just wish that she was here. There's a lot of people that mean the world to me that I wish there's certain conversations I would love to have with them. Just for their feedback. And just to thank them for all the wonderful things that we built on over the years. Shout out to Coach and Sharka. It's wonderful people. Shout out. It's just wonderful people. Just gotta, respect what's good in your life. A lot of gratitude. Give gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, everybody, for the condolences. I just want to, you say their names, their energy. Like I said, it never dies. As long as you don't forget who they are, it kind of, you don't feel lonely. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel the grief. It hits a little different. It hits a little different. But they never go away. They always, you always remember them, you know? So, but other than that, everything is everything. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. Absolutely. Oh, Black Bones. Oh, you had my favorite picture. My favorite picture. Now I'm sorry, I just recognized you. You had one of my favorite pictures. I don't know if it was 2018 or 2019. I think it was your mom and your grandma and maybe your daughter or something, but that was one of my favorite pictures. I know exactly who you are. You can reach us at nograndmakillers@gmail.com. You can definitely reach us there. Celestine, good to see you, beloved. Good to see you all. So I didn't know what's going on, but I see some people upset in the chat. Moderators, y'all know what to do. Just air them out. Get rid of them. We don't need them around. We ain't building on that. That's the type of time they on. That's their type of time. We don't go nowhere trolling, acting crazy. Well, I know I certainly don't. That's right, Renzo. Your birthday's this weekend, Al. I know that's right. That's what's up. So, beloveds, I'm going to catch up. I'm going to get on out of here. Got to go get a couple things together. I'm hungry. I'd like some fruit salad. And I wanted to make sure that we had a little build. I wanted to tell y'all it's not that I'm ignoring everybody. I just don't respond to that weirdo shit. I'm not responding to that post-traumatic weirdo shit. I'm not going to do it. And there's no real reason why you should either, unless you planned on. Now, on Groupon, they were selling acres on Mars for like $15 and shit. The link's on my page. If you're interested on leaving the planet, and if that is, you might want to check that out. Contact Richard Branson at Virgin. He's got spaceships and shit, from what I hear. Right? Cost you a cool $25 million and shit. So they say, because there's no place I'd rather be other than America. Here, this particular part, like even right here, like the fucking states and severalty. Happy to call this place home. I'm happy to call this place home. So, everybody else, if you're not comfortable, then go ahead, Guys, go create a land. I mean, listen, with all the people that have now migrated to Ghana and what do you call it? Yeah, the back to Ghana thing or whatever. What are they doing? Are they setting up colonies to come and call their other people? Are they setting up a place for them to come and call home? That's something that we need to find out. I'm interested in knowing, because I don't really see them making too much noise. But they haven't really said too much at all. I guess there's really nothing to say. They should be focusing on what they're focusing on. But there's still some people that look like they are very uncomfortable. They're never going to be happy here at home. Nothing. The stimulus high has now it's gone. And everybody's back to fuck them all, that type of time. So the climate is changing, and I see people regressing. You're sharing the videos of, people of color getting fucked up again. So that lets me know where your psyche is and your morale is down. And maybe you need a pick-me-up. I hope that this is your pick-me-up. I hope that this is what motivates you. Thank you so much, Glennis. I hope that this motivates you to stop being a whiny bitch, right? Find an area to be sufficient. Maybe you don't read the best. That's fine, but you can sure grow a tomato. Baby, grow the tomato. I read good. I will protect you while you feed me. You see how this shit work? Let's kind of make things work for each other, right? Let's do that. We got to find little things where I'm telling you, everybody in their usefulness and full capacity it's going to work to beyond the dreams that people expect. You don't expect anything to work right or go right anyway now. So why not work towards things actually going right as if they already have, as if they already will? You speak those things into existence without the use of a god or a foreign entity outside of the scope of yourself, within yourself, and the scope of your immediate people that you can love on, right? That have the same bloodline, that share the same mother and father, that share the same parent, or that share the same grandparent or something. It should be some reason why you have a respect for your own, right? And when you are doing it that way, who can really fuck with you? Use your power for good. Who can really fuck with you? Macadon, I'm not gonna do it. So, I mean, live your lives, you know what I'm saying? Live your lives as best you can, the way you see fit, for sure. But don't do it in fear and listen, that fear and that anger and shit, that shit is taking years off. I don't give a fuck how many berries and shit you eat and how much you don't eat this, how good you living, you nutrients and vitamins and minerals and all that shit. If your mind's sick, all that shit, you might as well eat the same shit you think you giving yourself life away from, right? You might as well just eat all that same bullshit poison you was eating before you decided to have a life change, because your mind's still sick. You still got the same practices, right? You still got the same shit. Right? If you was picking your nose at 5 years old at the time you ate pork chops, and now you 35, you still dig your damn nose. You just don't eat pork chops. You still the same nigga. You still the same one. And that's okay too. Thank you so much. You could be yourself. Don't send that representative. It's the representative. When everybody know what you see is what you get with a nigga, that's fine. People will be so okay with that. It's easy to be one with that. It doesn't take you outside yourself. You don't feel like you have to compromise just to have something work out for you. Why can't you want that? Now you finally have a situation that is good for you, that you've always wanted, and then you get what you want, and then you don't know what to do with it. Like, you don't deserve to cross the finish line. You just so used to niggas sticking their foot out. Everybody don't want that. And I realize at this point where it's very difficult to trust people, you can't really trust them. You're just going to take a lot of chances. And you even want to be careful with the chances that you take with people in situations where you have to rely on if you can trust them or not. Everybody ain't a goddamn snake. You talk about the motherfuckers in your family, but when them whoop, 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 the sound of the beast, when they come, your temperature is different. It should be the same way you talk to them motherfuckers in your house. It should be the same way you talk to them motherfuckers too. That's all I'm saying. Keep the same energy. The BB and CC whinings, them days is running out. Black people, Indians, people of color, whatever you want to call yourself, right? You're going to run out of fucking excuses. You're going to run out of excuses. You're going to run out of excuses. And when it's all going to boil down to it, so what you got to add to it? What are you willing to add to it? We all got a part to play. It ain't even a good time to argue over who, and every conversation is not really all going to boil down to who grandma is either, right? It really does. But let's say for now it doesn't. Because if you saying that the war is on so-called black people, even though I'm not black, you would confuse me in that. So therefore, in other people's confusion, you are putting those projections out into the ether, and it ends up being my Indian problem anyway, which is also unfair. Because now I have to deter from Indian business to get in there and encourage the other motherfuckers in the back who don't know, who hold on to the crayon color, to stop putting that energy out. I know damn well I'm not a black woman, but to the stranger across the street, he is projecting his fear of what could happen to a black woman on me anyway. Makes me vulnerable. And here I go minding my business, a proud Indian, and I'm do-do-do, and a fucking piano that was meant for the angry black woman fall on my head, right? It wasn't mine. It's some fucking frequency of them low vibrational people. They in groups. Expecting the same terrible results. Those terrible results produce shit that fucking passes through us all. Negatively, might I add. Nothing forward marching. Little couple drunk man sidesteps and shit. Backtrack a little bit. We got to do better. Oh, they killing us. Nigga, who's the first people you gonna protect? Your elders and your children, right? Who you protecting them from? You don't go to the doctor with them. The doctors is killing them. Now that corona's out, you worried about your folks going to the hospital. Your fucking grandmother, 82 years old, she been going to the doctor for the last 25 years consistently as an elder. How much medication do she take? What she got in that motherfucking cabinet? What does she got to eat with a meal? And what should she drink with milk? You don't know. How do you got the right to fucking complain about what it is that's going on in these hospitals and you ain't on top of none of that shit? What you on top of? How you get to say so? Hold on, y'all. How you get to say so? How you get to say so? Give me one moment.
They gonna go, yeah, I got some Indian in my family. Well, how we just gonna forget that? How we just gonna forget that?
I had one little
Okay, so I got a surprise for y'all. I got a surprise for y'all. I got Chief Warhorse. Beloveds.
How y'all doing?
Halito. Okay, wait, I just want to make sure that they can hear us.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wait a minute, let's see.
I can hear you. I want to make sure you guys can hear. Can you guys hear Chief Warhorse? Okay, yes they can. Hi Chief, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm outside listening at the birds right now. So if y'all hear birds, I'm outside.
Right. That's wonderful.
Looks like everybody been safe. That's all that matters.
That's right. Right. I got Mr. Waltho beloveds too.
Yeah, I'm sitting here listening to everything. I want to tell everybody hello, and I'm glad to see the Chief is with us again this morning. That's my buddy.
Staying safe and preparing for the long haul and whichever way this just goes.
That's right.
Recovery's gonna be worse than what we're looking at right now. So people think they're going through something now.
Right.
We need to be preparing for the long term of the recovery of this. And, you know, maybe we could talk a little bit about that, because when people understand the recovery of Katrina, there are people who never recovered. Okay, never recovered. And being that Katrina was one of the largest disasters that ever hit the United States, now Corona is the #1 disaster ever hit the United States in its birth of this country. So, you know, this is worse than the Depression in many ways. Okay? This type of disaster is not only economic shutdown like it has been, but we are dealing with an invisible monster that we're fighting that we don't know when it's going to go away. So you don't know when it's safe to go outside. Okay, in other words. So it's affecting your food chain. During the Depression, especially in the South, people had their own farms, raising their own food, had their own animals. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Waltho? And it was the big cities that suffered a lot more worse during the Depression because farming was in the country.
That's why they moved everybody out the country.
So what's going to make this recovery different is, first of all, we have cut off certain areas or countries that we traded with. We are not getting any goods from those areas. And that's where the manufacturing was brought to under Nixon. You know, Nixon opened the door for the business to boom with China. And from Nixon time to now, we've been moving more things. Our steel been going to China. A lot of our economic base was being shipped to China since Nixon days. And now all of a sudden we do a cold turkey shutdown. So under this cold turkey shutdown, we got to look at Corona is one thing, but we got to look at the bigger picture of where this country is going to be going and what part we as people are going to be playing in the recovery of this country.
That's right.
So you're talking about a country recovery. And it's not going to just one day you wake up and it's back like it was the day before it shut down. That's not what's going to be.
It ain't going to never be back to where it was.
No.
They going to make sure
So,
that.
During the Depression, bartering, networking kept people in the southern states, or speaking southern states, it kept a lot of those people from seeing the soup kitchen. And in the bigger cities, people saw soup kitchens. In the country towns, people were forming. They had their own smokehouses, food storages, and so on and so on. These days, we don't have that. These days, your food storage, we rely on the Walmarts, a lot of people, and the Kroger's and all of those type places, and the same. And that took the place of individual family storehouses. Are y'all with me? So when you don't have individual family storehouses and individual family food processing, and you're relying on other countries and other people in other states, and then all this shut down, it's not just the virus can be it. It's your food chain. How's it going to recover? We rely on other immigrants to come and do most of the picking of the food. And we see naked to the Walmarts and the same. Now those immigrants, everybody talks about the immigrants. They wanted them to go back across the borders and all of this stuff. Okay, everybody wishes done. So now the food is rotting in the fields and not going to make it to your area. So when people were saying somebody was taking their work, well, right now you got to get up and go do the work that the people can't come across the border to do to get the food to the market. Are y'all with me? So we are getting to learn the importance of each group and what part they were playing in the economic development of keeping America floating. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So with no immigrants coming from Mexico and all these other places, and El Salvador and all of that, the potatoes, the onions, that may appeal. It proved that they were some of the biggest market workers in the food processing plants because your food processing plants starting to close down. For one reason or the other, either the stuff not getting there to be processed, or it's no one there to work it to process it.
Well, you
So
know
sometimes you learn how to process your own food for storage.
it won't be long and you won't be able to buy no meat in that store. I promise you that.
Right. And if you don't know about food processing, we can repeat history back in the 1700s and 1800s. People will start trying to handle food themselves and not know the proper way, and they're going to start making themselves sick. I know it might sound bad, but I'm saying this is the truth.
Yep.
They're going to start making themselves and their family sick because they don't know the proper way and procedure to handle food, proper temperature you have to handle food in. It's not going to be available in a present-day environment. And they're going to be trying to handle this food in their present-day environment, and they're going to end up making themselves sick even more. So, you know, we're going to have to be more educating and getting people to understand that the seriousness of this can be beyond just a coronavirus and go and get your hair done, your nails done, and all of this stuff. She's saying this: if you got your stimulus check, you better take that stimulus check and nurse it to help prepare yourself for this fall. Okay? When the fall comes in, the flu season is going to go up, which means virus is going to spread faster.
Yep.
Are y'all with me? So we need to be prepared long term, not short term. It's the long term thing.
It's going to be the start of the fall season when you see the weakness in the food chain.
Yes.
That's when that's going to show up. Right now, you ain't going to see it, but you wait till fall get here, especially at the start of wintertime when they start having to restock. Ain't nothing there to restock with.
That's correct. And there's no need for us to that. Right now, there's no need for us to have Democrats, Republicans, blacks, whites, all that, you know, a lot of that stuff, people wasting a lot of time talking foolishness.
Yeah.
First of all, coronavirus was killing Asians and whites before it even made it to the community of color. So it could not be created to wipe out people of color because it was wiping out some other colors before it made it there. So we need to get rid of some of these conspiracy theories.
That's right.
Okay? Because when you start throwing all these conspiracy thoughts, you fog up the information to the point where a person can't properly prepare themselves. Okay? And then you'll waste all this time and take people going down a long road of conspiracy theory, and then before you know it, reality, the fall is going to be here where your food coming from. And you don't waste all summer on a conspiracy theory. Okay? So if you're listening to conspiracy theory, people, you need to leave that alone. You need to find a group of people that is talking about how to prepare for long-term recovery. Okay? And then I both of them starting a podcast to talk with. That'll be like 3 or 4 states. We did count you all in, Mr. Waltho, with Oklahoma, you remember. So we was getting ready to talk about 4 states that's dumping in the hurricane season and how it's going to affect the adjacent states is what I'm dealing with. In partnership with the state and other agencies. What we would consider, we have an extra rain in here before the fall. We have hurricane season start June 1st in the Gulf Coast. So I've been working on stuff like that. Because now you got to also be preparing and prepare for hurricane season and prepare for the fall and the winter to come. And you got to go through all of these things with the economy and the conditioning and with the partial shutdowns in place, and we still under these distant restrictions. So that's a lot of stuff to deal with, so we don't have time to deal with conspiracy theories.
Unless it's a conspiracy between the weeds and the insects. That's my conspiracy.
So, you know, there's a book Dr. King wrote, so where do we go from here? That's where we at right now. Where do we go from here? We got some people experimenting on where they're going. We got some people who repeat history and reach back and pull some of their old counts. Like Mr. Waltho is planting his fields and I'm planting fields and bringing in animals and Sometimes people don't live in, and I'm saying these things so you can rethink yourself out there and this start over, this new jump start of America, because this is what it is. It's actually a new jump start. And I mean a jump start to the positive. It can be to a positive, or it can be to a negative, based on how you move yourself through this new jump start. Are y'all with me? The old people used to say, prepare for the worst and pray for the best.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So Chief is preparing for the worst, praying and looking forward to the best. But I know to get to the best is going to be a lot of bumpy hills and a lot of things that's not going to be a positive insurance of moving forward as a people, because we've been so divided in these little networks and talk shows, and a lot of them have divided the communities of color even more. And then you got people like I ran into who I reached out and tried to help people after the Katrina disaster, and then I caused my own self a disaster because I was dealing with some low-down people trying to help them. So it's going to make you have to see people different going through this kind of disaster. You know, I'm not open just to level up a lot of people and try to help them, because help turns into destruction sometimes. Y'all with me? So I know I'm going to be cautious who I'm dealing with and who I'm trying to reach out to. And I know all of you all out there that can hear me, be cautious. Because also with this come corn artists. Okay? So, and that's not a conspiracy theory, that's a fact. It's evident. Okay? So I'm actually to be cautious with that. They got all kind of things. I have not been on Facebook and I don't know how long, but I've been keeping up with people filling me in, like Mr. Waltho and a lot of other people in my networks that's locally here in Calvin, it was true. And they got people out there playing internet bingo and pyramid with their little stimulus check. And when that stimulus check run out, the problem is everybody don't let pyramid and be at the bottom of the pyramid, because you done wasted your money and didn't invest it long term into survival for your food and your bills that's coming at you. The bills are not going away, they just postponed.
That's right. That's right.
So the bills are still there. You know, and I saw something similar to this during Katrina, where people waste this money they gave them. And then after Katrina was over, everybody pointing fingers at everybody. They waste their own money doing hair, nails, clothes, shoes, purse. Y'all would wear that, tattoos, casinos, and everything else. Don't waste that money when it comes. Learn how to preserve your food. Learn how to live properly. If you're near a university, you need to be online trying to see what do we offer on food preparation for classes. Are y'all with me?
Yep.
I've been trying to tell them.
Some horticulture, botany. It would be a good time.
I've been trying to tell them.
Be a good reason to deal with the university or something, the university and colleges for something that's useful.
You're going to have to learn how to rely on yourself for your food. You can't keep relying on these other people to feed you. They're going to feed you a bunch of poison and sit there and watch you die while you eat.
That's right. Then you
I want to touch on something.
It's a survival thing here with me, man.
That's right. I want to touch on something. I usually tell some of my tribal members, I say, when Thanksgiving comes, and say, all of y'all are running out to my Thanksgiving, and you really haven't hunt, fish, crab, trap, none of that. You understand all this on? So what are your thanks for? You went to Walmart or one of the stores and you bought your meal. I said, and what the Harvest Fest is about with the Indians, we are actually giving thanks to God for the food that we hunt, fish, raise. Y'all getting what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's your abundance and feast of thanks for the food that you have to take your people through the cold months. Which is the season of little. See, the winter is called season of little for a reason. There's very few vegetables that grow in the wintertime. Very few. So most of the vegetables you see in your stores is coming from hot climate places and shipped in here in containers. Yep. And so many generations right now they got caught in a fantasy that tomatoes is growing in the freezing cold and making it to your market from the United States. No, it's coming from
Somewhere
either
else.
if it's coming from the country, it's coming from things like tunnel forming, like I have a tunnel in Florida, and you can still raise tomatoes and summer vegetables in the winter, okay? But mostly vegetables like that is coming from warm countries.
Yeah, Mexico and California and Florida.
Yes. Now the food in Florida getting crumbled under in the ground. I saw so many tons and tons.
They did it in
Zucchini.
California.
Yeah, zucchinis and squash being just plowed back in and left in the field. And when you start to see that happen in the United States and you don't see the open door shipping containers coming from the other countries where they process it, then that means less food being brought to this country to make it to their table. We're going to see the employment industry shift. We're going to see the Burger Kings and McDonald's for a while, if not permanently. You're going to be seeing this outdoor eat space, drive-through. That's going to take a toll on.
The fast food restaurants are fixing to start going with them veggie burgers now. You ain't gonna see no meat if you don't grow it.
Well, the veggie burgers going to catch it if the veggie keep getting ground up.
That's right.
Well, yeah, that's gonna go up in price too. But see, the problem is when them veggie burgers, anything they put soybeans in,
It's not
you need to
healthy.
run from that.
Not healthy. Right.
Oh, and you gonna look at them veggie burgers, and I guarantee you they finna flip them into soybean burgers. Then you watch how many people start getting sick and dying. Think
Right.
Donna got something going on. You wait till that poison food hits your table.
That's right. That's right.
And then you see everybody want to blame the country, but you can't blame the country that you refuse to play a minority.
That's right. That ain't the country's fault. That's your fault. If you don't eat,
I'm not just going to get it. Some of these people are trying to, they're trying to starve us to death. No, you're trying to starve yourself to death because you want to live in a fantasy world and you don't want to plant a garden.
Yep. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta have something to go by, a co-op or something. If you can just find somebody, one person with enough land, you can feed 4 or 5 people off of it. Everybody get up, go out there and put some work in.
That's right.
But you're gonna have
And
to
that's what people don't understand. Let me tell you, last night, which I was doing last night, that was hot yesterday. We had other things to do while it was daylight. And I've been doing this shit forever. I typically got my lights around to the garden. I had to water the gardens in the dark last night, Mr. Waldo. And I did that a many years. It ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna have to water it in the dark tonight.
Huh?
You ain't gonna water it in the dark tonight.
I almost thought it rained if this rain comes through.
Yeah,
It looks like the sun got the sunshine is so pretty. It might not give me no rain tonight.
you gonna get some rain. I said that same thing yesterday and got all the frogs drowned last night.
And then that's what people understand why the farmers pray for rain and sunshine. No. When rain, it helps us water the garden and give us a less work on the water, and then the sun come out and give us a blessing to put vitamin D and nutrition in the soil so the plants can grow. Yes, Lord. They work together.
Them plants jump as soon as they see that sun.
Right.
Water them real good. That rain hit them, and that sun come out on them, they jump.
Yes. I watched my tomatoes do that the other day. That rain came through them tomatoes when that rain cleared out. Gave it just enough rain to saturate the ground good. And man, the sun come out, and them things say, bam, they leaped up. You know, and same thing with my cucumbers.
Nice.
My pumpkins is doing it right now. I just transplanted some pumpkins yesterday, and them things took off like mad after that rain hit them last night and that sun popped up.
Nice.
But I would like to tell people you can start your little plant with something that you got to go out and get you some buckets and pots. So plant you some stuff and get your patio garden going.
Anything that'll hold some dirt.
Yeah, get your patio garden going. You're not doing this for a hobby now. You're doing this for survival. Okay? But I do want you to know planting and farming is very hard. Okay, Mr. Waldo?
Yep.
I talked to you, Mr. Waldo. Good thing I'm a UAVA farmer, jumping out here, shopping around. You know, we have different laws that governs you on the USDA farming side than just regular hobby farming. Okay?
Yep.
That's right.
So I told you the other day, and you can go on the website. So I know you did go see it too. They got chicken that bitty, 1 day old, already selling for $7 and something a bitty at 1 day old. Do y'all hear me?
That's a chicken for y'all that don't know what a bitty is. That's a chicken.
$4 and something a bitty.
Talking about
A day old bitty is not even promised to live.
Yep.
Normally, when you have bitties, you lose some of them. Y'all with me? They'll smother each other out because they're rolled up together. So you talking about a person that spent thousands of dollars on bitties and don't have any bitties.
Hold on. Let's look at this. Because last year, the same chicken she talking about now was selling for just a little under $2 a piece. Now we looking at them things as $5, $6, $7 each.
So if a bitty is running that price, what do you think an adult chicken is going to start hitting you for?
Right.
Oh, I can tell you, the hens are $25 a piece around here in Oklahoma.
How much?
25.
Wow.
So let's talk realistically on the show because we need to educate our people.
Yes.
And not in the conspiracy theory, but with facts.
Yep.
Okay?
And an incubator.
And now, like with me, I have my own hatchery. I do hatch that cuts my carcass. And I don't tell me that baby that comes the hatchery up.
Yep. You remember that, huh?
I will tell you this. I did a good job. I was a good farmer. I didn't stop. I was going to bargain shop so that we all could find a place and get us some chicken at a fair rate. And I'll be able to tell you where we can get those chickens in a couple more days. But I think I done worked out a deal.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you need to let me know.
And you need to move. If the deal is working the way it's going, you have to move fast and get your chickens into Oklahoma. Because I'm looking at something like maybe 53 cents on meat. Chickens.
53 cents?
I'm looking at maybe 53 cents on meat. Chickens are maybe about, anywhere from $2 up on your egg chicken. Okay? Now, y'all don't know what I mean by meat and eggs. Roosters is meat. And it's eggs. Look, look at Waltho. Y'all want y'all to understand the talk now. When I say meat chicken, I'm talking roosters. That means they are specifically for meat. Okay? And when you're talking hens, you're talking meat and eggs. You don't kill your hens and eat your hens, and eat your hens and eat your eggs.
Yeah. Oh, you go kill the rooster. That's what they there for. You can
So look
buy
at that. Okay, well, I want to know where you're interested. If I get that deal to go through, are you interested on the 53 cent on meat and about $2 or something on eggs? Okay? I'm not doing a meat and egg packet. All right?
Okay.
So you'll be able to come back. I'm doing that through my co-op. So right now, I'm getting orders placed, and if you place one, I'll try to give it to you, ship directly to you on what I'm doing. Right now, we're in the tribe. We're looking at about 1,000 chickens right now that we're getting ready to bring in on the first one. And we're looking at maybe about 300 quails, bob whites on the first run. I'm just getting the eggs to that because I have my own hatchery.
How much they getting on the quails?
I'm getting quail egg. That's the best you can get right now. Quail egg is running like I don't something for 99 cents. 99
cents. 99 cents.
No, baby, that's current egg. That's not even hatched.
Yeah, I know he still got to be hatched. I'm saying is that 99 cents per egg.
Per egg.
That's incredible.
I'm telling you now, these prices is going through the roof, y'all.
So if we see it at the farming price at this level, Mr. Waltho, they really don't know what's going to hit them at the market, do they?
No, they ain't seen that yet. I've been trying to tell them. They ain't seen that yet. They don't know how this food game is a real game. If you ain't playing it just right, they're buried. This is not play here. This is for real. You start talking about how you gonna eat from day to day. That's for real. And if you don't know who you're dealing with, and you don't know how to deal with these people correctly, they gonna rob you blind, and you still gonna starve.
Yeah, because you got to sit down now and do what they do at Wall Street and everywhere else. You got to negotiate prices right now.
That's right.
Right.
You're going to have to go directly to the farmers It's like farmer to farmer now. You understand? We got that there's a wholesale retail going on right now, directly to the people, not to the different chains. A lot of that is taking place because somebody might not have enough grazing space, so they normally would be taking their stuff to the market right now.
Yeah.
So that they can sell out to rotate their stock. Okay, that's right now on standstill. So it's eating the farmer's pocket up. Now the farmer got to overfeed the animals that he normally would be the good to the market.
Well,
And now his pocket is getting ate up.
from what I heard the other day, they down there in Texas selling them cattlemen. Y'all might as well start killing your fat cattle. They ain't even letting them in the marketplace. There ain't no place for them to take the animal to market right now. Even if you had a herd of 1,000 cows out there, you can't sell one. So yeah, they having to feed livestock that they can't get nothing out of unless they sell it off the hook to individuals, and you will not fresh beef off the
And
hook.
it's hard when you're trying to sell to the individuals and not going through the market because either you're going to undersell or oversell, one or the other. You understand? And plus there's a whole lot more work that way than when you're taking it to the stockyard. You understand?
Right.
Well, that's how they
So,
used to do it. Just load it up and haul it off. But now you have to process it somewhere close to home.
Well, you know, like a lot of people don't even do a lot of their own processing. They rely on another processing firm. A lot of the farmers rely on other processing firms to do their processing.
Yep.
You know, even for their own personal use.
Down here, we got people that come out to your place and slaughter and dress your animals for you right there in your yard. Charge you by the pound. They'll take it and cure it for 30 days if you want them to, or you can cure it yourself for 30 days if you wanted to. The only good thing about it, though, is you get to control the quality of the food you eat. You know what's in that cow because you put it in the cow.
That's right.
What's coming out the cow because
That's
you know
right.
what went in it. So now if you
Like
know,
I was saying, you are what you eat. So your animals is what they eat, and you are whatever your animals eat.
whatever that is, it's the same thing with your crops out there you got going in the field. Whatever's in that dirt is going into that plant. Whatever's in that plant is going into that produce that comes off that plant.
That's right. Okay,
So
let me ask you something. Audience. Let me ask the audience something. Audience, I'm not looking at what you all are saying. Things most probably can see what you all are saying. Are y'all into hearing this type talk, or are we boring y'all right now? Or is it something that you are learning that's going on? If you want to hear this type talk,
Chief, this is
if
exactly
you want to hear this type talk, let us know, because this is what we need to be talking about.
this is exactly what they are looking to hear, Chief. This is exactly what they're listening that they need to hear. They appreciate it. I'm looking at people in the chat.
Now, for one thing,
This is what Chief do.
This is some cannon around here.
Yeah, you get to hear Chief talk about the history of the Indian heritage. You get to hear Chief talk about lately, something I normally didn't do. You got to hear me talk about a bunch of people that have the same color of us but have a different agenda from us and trying to run color games around the country. Now you're getting to hear Chief talk about what Chief do every day. Now you're talking to Chief.
Now,
Think about
hey,
getting busy.
this is where you find us at right here when you start talking about the food.
That's right.
That's where you hit every time. So when you come down to your food, see, because I come from an agricultural state, I rely on the agriculture real heavy. So my food,
More than Chief been spending time. I hope my enemies don't think I spend time wasting word about the stupidness that they're doing. As Mr. Waltho will tell you, this is what Chief spent our time talking about. Me and him been talking about the food and storage. Phoenix been talking about. I was telling him the way I'm expanding my preservation on food to more long term.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And this is what people need to be talking about. And if people want to know why Chief wants partnership with government agencies, no, I heard Ms. Waltho City calling us a BIA. I'm not a BIA. I'm a black Indian that's always trying to be prepared. Okay?
Right.
Not waiting on somebody else to do something for me. Okay? So when you want to live where you are in control of your environment, you have to get up off your behind and have a voice in your food chain, and you have to have some labor in your food chain. Otherwise, you ain't self-sustainable.
You ain't really said nothing unless you can feed yourself, because as long as you run into somebody else to get what you need, you still in bondage.
My grandbaby, 6 years old, she helped put in tomatoes this year, cucumbers. She know her food chain. She know where it's coming from. I'm already teaching her how to cook that same food.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Keith. Hold on. Tell them about that grandbaby and that grant from the USDA for feeding chickens.
Children that's USDA certified can qualify up to a $5,000 startup farmers grant and all of that. So she's being trained. She's 6 now, and she already know about her farming, and she already next generation, third generation, working in the field under her grant. You know, so there is opportunities out there in farming. But you need to go and get trained in farming. If you're not a generational farmer like we are, that you can train your kids and keep them going in the farming industry. You need to be getting with your local, you need to be getting with your local university. I'm not running a market for the university. University ain't paying me to tell you this. I'm not doing advertising for it. But I'm telling you, you need to go get certified in farming and food handling. And so some of that money that they're getting with the stimulus check, you need to be at least trying to put some money together instead of paying bingos and pyramids. Pool some of that money together and start sending somebody to school to get you some certified people.
Put some of that money together and go buy you a incubator and start making some of them $6 a baby chicks they got going on.
I know that's right.
You can take that money and do whatever you want to with it. You can send your kids to college or whatever. My brother took a whole vacation off the money he just made selling eggs. Just selling eggs, man. And she don't know you chicks is going at $6 a piece. I'm telling you, that's $6. Yes.
$6 and $7. And you can
$7 a piece. Remember you bought them 100 chicks at $2 and change? Yep.
And I'm telling you all, I had chicken. A day-old chicken is a risk.
Incubator City, boy. Everybody.
You're talking about a gamble. You're talking about
all these struggling white folks out here, man. You start producing them chickens and see if they don't come running to you wanting some. Shoot, well, you can't tell me. I get hungry every day. I'm sorry. And because
if you out there on a website, don't waste your time talking on these websites. Get in on the stupidity. Get involved with some websites that's going to be teaching you how to go to the next level.
Learn how to can.
Okay?
Learn how to can.
Learn how to can. Learn how to
That's the first goal right there is learn how to can. At least that way you'll have something to eat when it get cold this winter.
That's right. I did the other day. I was telling Mr. Waltho, and I was just on a quick pass by with one of my piece of equipment down. I put away 2 gallons of onions because the onions have been plunging them back under the ground. Y'all watch me, okay? So you have onions, you have like too much seasoning out here. I love my onions. That go along with like my bacon. You understand, Mr. Waltho?
My life gonna do right for me this year. I've been trying to.
I'm like, let me go start back on my onions. Now, don't get me wrong, I plant some onions too. So you gotta do more than one thing. You can't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yep.
So every year I plant onion and garlic, but I also preserve me some onion and garlic for long term. Okay?
Yep.
And so like I did 2 gallons. Now, listen up, you guys. There are ways you can take food from canning it, rehydrating it, to freeze drying it, to smoke houses, to freezer storage. And later on, I'll come back. I was getting ready to do some podcasts as I was telling Mr. Waltho, Sharon and I, because I wanted to show people several ways they can start storing in some food back. When I first went to Oklahoma, the first thing I asked Mr. Waldo and him, I did not go to Oklahoma to go get in the Indian business. I did not go to Oklahoma to recruit Mr. Waldo and them. I went there because they think you come help us with our disparities, racial disparities. And I went in to help them with their racial disparities as Indians of color. And one of the first things he tell you, I asked these people, I said, what Chief is working on is being prepared for shutdown. Okay, because of the way this country is set up. First thing I asked these people was, did they have enough food to take them 60, 90 to 120 days? Is not that the first thing I talked to your people on last year, Mr. Waldo?
And we do.
I was talking to them on being prepared for a day like today. Okay? Now, when this hit, Mr. Waldo didn't feel like I was crazy. Okay? He didn't feel like I came in and brought bad information. I came in and told them start getting a jump start. And then you need seed. So you knew the average harvest is at something for 45 days once you plant seed. You got things that you don't harvest sometimes as much as 90 days to 120 days.
Now, since 120 days.
To 120 days. So you're looking at from 45 to 120 days. So you got to have enough food to hold you till your food grows. Are y'all with me? So what me and Mr. Waldo and them plan was, and then we ended up spending last year fooling around Mr. Waldo, wasting valuable time, talking about crazy black folks that didn't know if there was an Indian, an African, or a monkey. Okay?
Ain't that
we waste time with these type people that we could have been educating the public to be better prepared for today, like I talked to your group about. Okay? Now these fools that was out there with all of this stupid junk and lying, they don't know how to help themselves. Let alone somebody some advice. Yep. Okay. So what I'm saying is this year we cannot afford to lose it. Because this is a matter of feeding an elder, or a matter of feeding a baby, or feeding somebody sick, or just feeding you who walking around healthy. A healthy person have to eat too.
Yep.
Where's your food chain gonna come from? And instead of there making enemies and calling people names and dogging people, use this internet time positively to bring people together so that they can better network and barter. If you're not talking that, you're not talking self-sustainable. Self-sustainable comes through bartering and networking.
That's
not
right.
creating enemies and trying to tear people down around the world. Okay?
That's right.
You gotta have
and most of the people you hear doing that, I'm going to say something like the old people used to say again. They ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. But they talking smack.
Yep.
That's
okay?
right.
And then end up begging you for something to eat.
No, when the jump ball down, they disappear. They're not out here. They don't have no advice for you right now. Okay? They don't know what to do. They're waiting on a stimulus check. Hey, Chief haven't got a stimulus check yet, neither have my husband yet. We're a senior citizen. If the sucker come, good. If it don't, good. If it come, it's going on probably some chicken or some feed.
Some
you
of them
understand,
chickens.
Mr. Waldo?
Some of them chickens, I'm telling you.
Some chicken or some feed. It's not going on getting my hair done, my nails done, my eyebrow done, or a tattoo, or no outfit.
No. You get an incubator. At $6 a chick, get an incubator.
I remember not too long ago last year, Roderick Silvers was laughing because I eat coon, and he called them Ray B. Coon. He's going to be looking for a Ray B. Cat, Ray B. Dog. See, so those people are laughing at me because of my lifestyle, and they depend on Walmart. And now you walk to Walmart, I pass Walmart up most of the time. I go in there and get stuff like tape and real stupid stuff that I got to work on something with. You understand, Mr. Waldo? I'm looking at these fools standing at that market like cattle behind some barriers, going in for the herd, trying to get them something out them stores. Yes, that's the kind of people been on the internet talking smack. Talking smack.
All the time.
Now they're going in line. They say a 6 foot apart because they telling them they holler this ain't their country. But they looking, I bet you they looking for stimulus checks in this other country.
Now,
Why? Because they ain't got no work who was moving around. So some of them was blessed to have work, some didn't. They didn't get them checks. Because this is a big country. All that smack that I'm not an American, you don't have a stimulus check. You don't have a postponement of your bills. Because this ain't your country. Now what is big country doing? Big country ain't doing nothing because all that was make-believe fantasy. Now this is not fantasy with these store prices going up. This is not fantasy that there's nobody out there in the field picking that food. My daughter and I were talking last night. Okay, they had gas for as cheap here as $1.09 a gallon in Pearl River. Mr. Waltho, what gas was running in Oklahoma?
Well, now my daughter told me over by her house, she's seeing it at 89 cents a gallon.
All right, 89 cents a gallon. All right, my daughter teaches school. She teaches the kids in other countries whose family works in the oil industries. Okay? Right now, we're talking under $20 a barrel. Okay? What this may not mean to some of y'all on here, we better check the market. So if the oil is below $20 a barrel, and we're selling gas $1.09 in Louisiana at some places and 89 cents in Oklahoma, that means the market on gas and oil is fixing to crash.
Yep.
Now, what runs by that? Okay, your power that comes to your house, your electricity, is powered by.
Hey, there's one very important thing that runs on that oil. Your value of your dollar runs on that oil. They take the value out of oil, they take the value out of your dollar.
Come on now.
Extra dollars.
Come on.
And look who's
you worry about your nails, your hair, everyone about nails, hair, and all of this. And the world market and economy is falling.
Yep. Hanging right.
And they worrying about getting their hair done and want a beauty shop open. They worrying about a gym being open. If you go plant that garden, you done had your workout.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Why are you going to go pay to work out in the gym and club? You better be using that energy to plant your garden.
It's sure enough a good workout.
That's right.
But what I'm fixing to tell you, all the markets, check all the markets, not just food, check oil.
Yep.
Gas.
Oil drives the equipment you use to produce the food.
Now, one thing that's driving it down, you don't have as many people with that shutdown that was driving, in which even if they open up portions like they're doing, you're still not going to be driving enough to rotate that gas and all. So guess what they got to do with that stale gas, Mr. Waldo? They got to sell it cheap to make it move.
That's right.
That means
and I heard Donald Trump say while it's cheap, he backing up the reserve. He buying up cheap oil to back the reserve. Oil prices are down. So the rich people are stocking oil.
That's right. Yep. Take your some of that stimulus, but get you some gasoline.
But see, it's hard. Wait a minute, hold on, sister. It's hard to store gasoline long term.
That's right.
Shelf life.
It's very hard.
It'll evaporate. Right.
Yeah. Plus, if you don't put stabilizer in it, it's gonna build up the moisture.
Right. Yep. And evaporate.
So you got to properly know how to stabilize it. Now, now check diesel out. Diesel price ain't dropping that fast.
Yes, sir.
Diesel don't never drop.
It's just the gas. Why? Gas gets into, like I call it, a spoil state. Okay? Yep. So, it ain't good for nothing. Gas have a time that it has to be used.
Yep.
And you have to rotate gas.
Right. So they change the way they make it according to the season that they in too.
See?
Gas is a funky little
So who knew, even trying to be ahead of the curve? See, these are the conversations that we have to have, because even thinking you're being ahead of the curve, storing gas, you don't even know that there's a way you have to keep it stable so that it'll perform the way you need it when you need it.
Well, it's best if you can to get away from gas at all and use diesel, because diesel is stable for a long period of time and it doesn't. Yeah. It's got more use than gas do to me.
Yeah. And you can get diesel generators, and like I tried to about diesel, you can go by say go get diesel 55-gallon, 2 55-gallon drums sometime at a time. And they just sit there. You understand, Mr. Waldo? You can't do that with gas. Okay?
No, gas go bad. Matter of fact, if you ain't got it buried in the ground, gas has got like a 30, maybe 45-day shelf life.
Terrible.
Like Mr. Waltho said, gas is running 89 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
Man, that would sound good if you could store it, but you can't. Not too long.
And that's why diesel ain't went down either. Because
Right.
see, you got to understand, these people know exactly what they're doing. And they know diesel is more valuable than gas, so you don't see the fluctuation in diesel prices like you do in the gas prices.
Nope.
Because they can store diesel. They can make diesel and store diesel 10 years. They don't care.
Right.
Pull it out.
Like I tell you, we keep a lot of things. If you drive up, I mean, you'll see a lot of drums. You think those drums is just garbage. Nope, those drums can store diesel.
Yep. They store it on the back of their pickup trucks in the big old container.
Yeah, put it in your trailer and pull it to the thing, fill the diesel up 55 gallons out of the load it up. Can't do that with gas. Gas will blow up if it's not properly. Gas will blow up if it's not properly ventilated and stored.
If you relying on gasoline to get your work done, you're going to be stuck out here with no work getting done for long.
Right.
Because they'll quit making gas. They won't quit making diesel for nothing in the world.
So, I'm going to ask the listeners, can they give us a feedback thing? Are you learning anything new today? Because that's so we'll just keep teaching them things. But, you know, we got to stop talking about stupid stuff and really start talking about some things that people really think.
This is survival.
That's right.
This ain't no game. This is survival.
And that's what it's going to boil down to. That's what it's going to boil down to. It's always been that way, but this is what we're going to have a crash course in. We're living in those times right now.
The game is always been there, but they never played it this tight before.
That's right.
My goal is to get back on track on what I wanted to do with the audience and stuff around the country and not deal with the stupid stuff that we have to deal with. And then, you know, some of our listeners told me this. They said, we're so glad you and things dealt with that stupid stuff last year and got it off the plate and exposed a lot of that stuff so that now we can be more focused on what needs to be focused on. And I mean, people start sending emails and telling me these things. So those of you who have done that, one of us is a good friend of yours, things that's in Mississippi, and that's when you said been protecting me for years. Me and him talk by phone a lot, and then, you know, we got the ones in Michigan. I'm not calling anybody's name on purpose. I'm not trying to make anybody a target. Because we got people out there that just wait to hear somebody that talks to Chief, talks to Mr. Waltho, talks to Phoenix, and we become a target by some stupid people, and I don't want to do that to you. So you know who you are. You have contacted me and said, we're glad we got the stupid stuff off the internet as a focal point so that we can move into more positive things this year.
Yes, we have some really, really good things coming up too. So definitely, and this way, and we can walk in true bubblegum. We have some really good proactive things going forward.
When we get off of this live,
I will get to this part, Mr. Waltho. Sharon and I have been also working on on my sound and everything. As I told you, I did not want to go back into a radio studio right now.
Right.
And when I come back, I was going to be coming from my own studio. And that's what I've been working on for quite a minute.
Yes.
And so, Mr. Waltho, I've been trying to get my own studio and get my own environment. Okay.
You need it.
So I'm like round the corner from saying complete. Okay. A lot of the equipment is coming in. So, everybody said sound was going to be number one. So we worked on that. Okay. Yes. Soon I'll be doing some things to help people. I'll be able to answer some things for people. I'm not saying I'm a miracle worker, but to try to help people be able to make it through this crisis with a more stable focus. Okay?
Her phone works a lot better in the daytime.
We can get some answers to some people. It's going to be very important communication, a positive communication.
Hey, sister.
Line be established.
Sister, you didn't hear me, did you?
Mr. Waltho said that your phone works better in the daytime, Chief.
Yeah, Mr. Waldo, I know you got something going on in your head. Okay, I don't know that much about it.
All I see is your phone works a lot better in the daytime.
Do what?
Your phone work a lot better in the daytime.
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, you know, I'm in the trees. Okay.
Okay. Like I said, it worked better when the sun is shining. I noticed that.
Well, they have to transmit and travel everything sunway. So,
hey, Chief. Chief, there's Derek Gray said, what about buying a horse? Investing in a horse.
What kind of horse?
Versus buying gasoline. What kind of horse? I don't know. I guess.
A horse is expensive. That's number one. I mean not buying a horse. Maintenance of a horse.
Yep.
Raising of a horse.
Now here's the deal. Here's the deal with a horse. Is you buying a horse to use, or you just buying a horse to feed?
Because a horse can eat a lot.
See, that's two different games you playing there. Because a horse you buying to use is just as reasonable as going and buying a tractor.
That's right.
A horse that you just got out there in the yard just because it looked pretty, that ain't doing you no good. I don't advise spending money on nothing that ain't really going to benefit you.
Come out better getting a tractor and some diesel. And a 55-gallon drum that gets the diesel to the tractor.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see. Like I said, I know people that I've actually had to work behind the plow on the team before too. That's some real work there. So when you start talking about working with a horse, you know you finna go to work now.
First of all, if you get the horse to know, first of all, if you get the horse to fly, if you're not flying the horse, you got this at the top.
Yeah, you sure do.
All horses ain't a flying horse.
No, that's what I'm saying. You got to figure out if you're getting it to ride or just getting it to you. Because using a horse, you can use a horse for a lot of things.
Right.
A lot of things they come in real handy for. But if you ain't
now,
using it for that purpose,
transportation.
It's just a
There's an alternative for transportation. The best alternative for transportation besides your two feet is a bicycle.
Get a bicycle. Make more sense. Don't feed a bicycle.
Right.
You don't feed a bicycle.
Actually, if you come to some kind of town, especially in Florida area, you cannot buy a bike right now. First step, everybody else is buying toilet paper. Somebody else is buying bicycles. They done got the whole supply, huh? We thought, look, in this area, if you didn't have a bike, you wasn't getting a bike. Whoa. Okay? So it was toilet paper, paper towel, sanitizer, and bicycle. That's what left. We didn't get the bicycle. I mean, we still got bicycles now. All the rest of that stuff. It looked like Christmas for 20 years. That's how them bikes. They had the Walmart workers putting bikes together on the assembly line. And I mean, in no time flat, there wasn't a bicycle left. If that's all, they have to call the bicycles and they went in the shutdown. Okay, so they couldn't ride the bicycle. So now you go to Craigslist, you ought to get a good deal on the bicycle. Well, they bought the bike. But before you go buy a horse, I'll go buy a bike.
I know that's
well,
right.
It depends on what you use that horse for.
Yeah, and some spare tires. Because that horse, you give him a 5-gallon bucket of water, he suck that down before you blink your eye.
Yeah, but I tell you what I can do with a horse and a 5-gallon bucket of water. I can take about $150 out of somebody's pocket if you want to race it. See, every animal got a purpose. Horses come in handy if you're in a community where horses are used. We got horses around here all the time. There's horses up and down the street every day out here.
Remember you told me, y'all?
They ride horses, but they ride horses. They go on the rodeo. They cut the cows. They working these horses. Now, if you working that horse, I'm telling you, it's a good investment if you working them. If you just buying that thing to look at, you losing your money, and you done lost your mind. But there's a lot of value in owning a horse. But you got to know what you're doing. It's just like anything. You can't go in there. You can't just go out and buy a horse and say, well, I'm going to do such and such with this horse. You liable enough laying out there in the field dead.
And feed going up, so the horse You gotta
feed
feed
going up. Now, see, that's another thing is you gotta feed the horse. I don't know if anybody checked the prices of hay, but I promise you, last year, the year before last, matter of fact, for the last 4 years, people that are growing and selling hay have made more money than they ever made in their whole entire existence. You see, the prices went way up, the amounts went way up, and they still making money hand over foot because if you got animals, you want to feed them come wintertime. Don't have to feed them come wintertime. You better have a good before you buy it. I'm telling you. Don't just run out and buy something because it sounds like a good idea.
That's right.
Mr. Waltho, don't buy it because it's a good idea. Buy it because it fit in with your plan.
That's right. Buy it because you can use it. Don't buy it just because, I think I'll go get me a horse. You're going to end up with a bill.
And sometimes, y'all, people make you think your plan is good, and you'll make yourself think your plan is good, and you'll talk yourself into a bad plan. Okay? You gotta be able to look at your plan, find people to look at your plan that you think is feasible. Okay? If it's not feasible, okay, let's say for instance, look at all those chicken. Okay, if you don't have a place to raise chicken, you can't be living in an apartment building trying to order chicken and raise chicken.
Nope. But if you got a place over at Grandma's house, you can put some chickens. I suggest you start talking real sweet to Grandma.
If you living in certain subdivisions and stuff, you can't just go run out and get chicken. And then you got some places to give you a backyard limit and all of this stuff.
If you raise them in your backyard, you can't have no roosters. You can only get hens. So you got ordinances and regulations govern that kind of stuff in just about every city across the country. I imagine. I know you do down here.
Well,
you got the state regulations.
And then that I'm with a farmer that's going to pay up in the order 800 meat chicken. That's roasted. Them suckers gonna be naughty. My son just had to crack it up. He said, boy, you can hear a cock-a-doodle going devil. So, but I done did that a lot of times. But being that I'm a farmer, and I'm in that grandfather Claude place, and I don't have no neighbors nowhere around.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got a good spot down there.
So, when I bring in these roosters, they think they can think something the way they want, and then they feed it, you try and raise these what they call free range chicken. Free range chicken. Yeah, so, yes, they do taste better. Make a whole different kind of gravy than that stuff.
Yeah, that free range chicken, that's a bad boy.
Instead of making enemies and on the internet with people who have farms, you need to be talking to those people and not to use them or to get into a conspiracy against them. But you need to be networking with people that have partners.
Chief, at the beginning of this conversation, you said a word that strikes a chord in my mind every time I hear it because you said you was buying a chicken through your co-op.
Yes.
A co-op is a very powerful institution once you start learning how to use it correctly.
Well, you know, the crazy people when they came around, they thought my co-op means she controls everything. She opened the door for to get stuff to you that you normally can't get through the co-op. Okay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're buying bulk.
Yes, you're right. You can buy and sell in bulk, though.
That's right. I can buy and sell. And it's just like I went online the other night. I saw a thing on one of the major hatcheries like you and I use in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And they had on there that in some states, for you to order a certain amount of chicken, you're going to have to send them a certified certificate from your state for you to order these chickens.
Yep.
Am I telling you that the other night, Mr. Waltho? So, you just
I wouldn't look that up.
Huh?
I wouldn't look that up too.
Yeah, and you saw it, didn't you?
Yes, I did. That kind of got next to me too, because you know that's a new requirement, especially dealing with the chicken house.
That's brand new. That's why when I saw that, I got it to you, and that's why a lot of times people say, "Well, here's my chief. Chief be researching and keeping up with the laws as they change it, so I can get it to my co-op people."
Yeah.
Okay. My co-op people got to know what changes is coming towards them. We can't be operating in the dark. We got to know what's happening out there. So immediately when I saw that, I called you.
That's a serious change right there.
And that's why I immediately called you like before day in the morning to tell you better jump on, ironing out how y'all gonna get your chicken into your area because of this new thing that I saw out there. Okay? So I was at Tractor Supply yesterday. Check this out. I was at Tractor Supply yesterday, and while me doing this stuff, I be asking prices and what they're doing. Tractor Supply to start a thing called you can only buy biddies if you buy 4.
Really?
Yeah.
See, they ain't said that up here yet. We got a Tractor Supply too, but they ain't come up with that requirement yet.
Now, what I'm gonna do with you today when we get off the phone, I'm gonna give you the phone number to Tractor Supply in Mississippi and here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to call in and ask them about how many chickens you have to. Could you buy some biddies? Because the biddies is in with them. How much they cost? And ask them, can you buy 1? I said, can you buy 1? And I want you to get the answer so that you and things now can come back to the people.
Right.
So that we verify what we say. We don't just talk stupid stuff. We want to verify that. Because you only have so many places you can buy these biddies if you're not buying bulk like I'm going to buy. There's only so many places you can buy. And so if they put a restriction like that.
Now, you got to remember, they killing chickens left and right. And all them farmers, when this market turn around, they going to look to regroup that whole herd. That's going to force the price up even higher.
Right.
That's right.
And then you're going to be competing with the big boys, and they going to price you out the market. I can tell you what's going to happen.
So
In
someone,
a way, you're actually getting a limit on the chickens you can buy right now when they're telling you got to buy at least 4.
someone asked, they're asking about, what about cows and steers?
Cows now
if you got-
now is a good time to buy cows. For people that's living in the cities, though, if you go, and I keep telling Chief and Phoenix this, you go to Craigslist, they got a farm and garden section in there. You can buy cow meat on the hoof at $4 a pound.
That's right.
Now, what you'll have to do is break that down into steaks and ground beef and all that stuff there. But if you buy T-bone steaks at $4 a pound, which they sell at the store at almost $11 a pound, you can see how it's almost worthwhile to go buy it on the hook and have it processed out. You can get 4 people together and buy 1 cow, split the cost of the processing, and split the meat, and everybody gonna come home with 200-300 pounds of meat.
There you go.
And that way, everybody ain't standing that whole price by your where you kind of.
But to do that, Mr. Waldo, we got to start. To do that, you got to start doing something that we've been having a move to create in the community of color is division. Under division, you can't cooperate to buy that 1 cow and everybody get a quarter. 4 people buy a cow, each person has a quarter cow.
Yeah,
okay?
That's how you do it. But, because everybody want to be mad at everybody else, you can't get 4 people to come together with, right now you probably take about $200 a piece to buy that cow because the price is so cheap. All you people in Texas, y'all need to be looking real heavily into that cattle market because cows are selling dirt cheap. Down there, my little brother's still complaining. He lost $1,000 in value on 1 cow.
Now, Mr. Waldo, you know what we doing down here because we keep you up to date. What we doing is we getting our trailers together because, and I mean trailers, animal trailers, horse trailers, so that we can go out and get this stuff while the market is down. That's when you buy.
Yep. That's what this is. This is the perfect time for acquisition. If there's something out there that you think you need to work with, you need to go ahead and start looking at getting it. Because we ain't gonna see this time again for a long time. They're gonna turn the market into the dirt, and then they're gonna have to rebuild this market. Get on out there crazy first. Then they're gonna have to rebuild this market. Right. And the rebuilding process is gonna price just about everybody out but the big producers. So if you ain't got it before the market starts rebuilding it, once the market starts rebuilding it, you ain't gonna be able to find it.
Either you're going in on the lead or you're going in on the follow. In other words, either you're gonna be a mover or a shaker of the system, or you're gonna be a person catching from the movers and the shakers.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
I guarantee you, if you want to buy a cow now's the perfect time to buy a cow.
Now is the perfect time to buy into stock.
One thing that's moving right now is goats is too expensive to be bought.
What's his name buying? Look, Warren Buffett and them buying stock.
Yep.
But you can create your own small stock. Like, see that money they're using flipping? They can legally go get their papers set up legally and need to be going into buying. But you know what? They so busy to coin each other, a lot of people, so it'll turn into a coin game and it won't work. You understand? It's got to be real business, not a coin game. It's not a get rich quick thing.
And that's where we run into our problems. That's what people want. They either want the money or they want the fame. And they'll sell you short, so either one of them two.
Well, okay, let's do this.
Everybody's just trying to get through this together.
A good business deal, though, if it's without a 5-year, 7-year good business plan, it's not going to work anyway.
Especially not farming.
And then the average business don't give you a turnover 5 to 7 years profit enough for you to split nothing up anyway. It only helps you to get your foundation together. Everything you make in 5 to 7 years is reinvest back. Okay?
I tell you what.
That's somebody's birds out there chirping. Them birds out there hollering.
Y'all can buy them things. They get real bossy when they realize Christmas and Thanksgiving are fast by.
Right.
Oh yeah, they very bossy.
Yeah, they get.
And they'll whip you up, Mr. Waltho. They'll whip you up like you done went through and robbed somebody.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is pass by them and they'll whip you up. This is what we gotta look at, guys. Co-oping, bartering. Me and Mr. Waltho and them, we trying to set up. We're not trying, we are. Well, we gotta move food from one end to the other. We know the legal way and the illegal way. Illegal way is you can't be moving stuff without it going through the proper testing from the state line.
You better not get caught transferring live animals across the state line without them veterinary papers with you.
I know that's right.
Because you and your animal going to jail.
And that's why I want to touch on that. So I don't want people on here thinking you just go buy something and
no,
you just pick it up.
Especially with live animals. You just can't transport live animals.
There's a lot of odds against you out there. Me and Mr. Waltho will set up some stuff we've been working at for quite a minute that we can transport. But we got to make sure everything have every paper that it needs, because we have to cross Oklahoma line, Arkansas line, then Louisiana line.
Well, if you don't have your paperwork straight, you know they're going to use that to hold you back from whatever you're trying to do anyway.
That's right.
So you got to start the game with the paperwork together, otherwise you ain't getting nowhere.
And so all that takes time, guys, and that's some stuff we're talking about working on, because to move the goats and the different stuff from those state lines and making Arkansas our midpoint, that means Mr. Waltho has to have his paper straight to Arkansas.
Yep.
And I have to have my paper straight to Arkansas so that we can transport and meet halfway.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all about Arkansas. Because Chief showed me a little town down in Arkansas. And I swear I thank her every day for introducing me to that little community. And in that little community.
And it's a quiet community.
Right.
Huh?
And they're the sweetest people. They're the sweetest people you
Yeah,
ever
that's a
want to
beautiful
meet.
place. It's a beautiful place. And for people that was trying to get something in and get something done, if you had the ability to move around, I would exactly look at that place in case. Good soil, good water.
But they don't need to get flooded with negative. That's why I always keep them quiet. Because they're a quiet town. They're not ready for
They don't need that confusion down there.
No, they don't want that. Matter of fact, you got some people that listen.
But the community is so cool that we as a people need to look at how they running that, because we need to be able to run something similar to that also.
That's right.
They got a plan in the places, and that's what I like about it, because it's just us doing for us.
Right.
And I can't see nothing wrong with us doing for us.
Unless us get some of them us that want to always come in and mess up us.
Well, you know, to be honest, Chief, as much as we may hate it, I doubt there will be a time in our life where we won't have something things running around here trying to mess up everything for everybody.
Okay, we got something going on right here. They are, people are texting, they're in the chat, they're texting my phone. They want to hear Chief Warhorse and Mr. Waltho.
Thank you.
They want to hear you.
Y'all know what? Mr. Waltho didn't even used to like to talk on none of this stuff. So he pushing me out there and I'm pulling him out there. Y'all
you can because you know this ain't my style.
I've asked Mr. Waltho several times too, and I was so delighted when he came and graced us. He definitely had the floor, and they absolutely adored the two of you. We appreciate you guys so much. You know, I love talking to y'all on the phone. I love it. But the other people, they're responding the exact same way.
Yeah, all y'all have is a country boy and a country girl doing their regular daily talk. This is the way they talk.
Yeah, they ain't heard one of our conversations yet, have they?
Listen,
this is the country boy and the country girl. And the thing is, Mr. Waldo was not a person who wanted to be tossed into the public.
Yes,
he did come out because people need to know what real life is about in Black Indian country. And I felt, Mr. Waldo, for your Chief Warhorse, you the voice for us. And even the little town he talking about, the mayor there, like, you are a poster chief. And I thought, Mr. Waldo, okay, well, you coming along with me this time. So he out here with me now, okay, y'all? We ain't letting him go back.
That's right.
He's going to stay out here. Because you need to know what's really going on with the country boys, okay? Not this city boy want to play Indian on the internet, okay? So we got real things to deal with, real issues, and if we don't have time to fight with stupid stuff, because every day you're dealing with country crisis that you got to be dealing with.
And you know, I know city life is all good and all that stuff there, but it's us people down here in the country that keep you folks in the city fed.
That's right, that's right.
Cut us off if you want to. And see, it ain't but a few of us out here that's our color that's actually trying to get this in. So you lose us, then you done lost your supplies. Then we the only ones that you naturally turn to.
That's right.
We the ones that can teach you how to do what you need to do.
And really become self-sustainable. That's right.
We can't do it for you. I can tell you how to grow some corn, but I can't grow it for you.
Right.
See, you still got
to. And what me and Mr. Waldo do, we compare from weather changes. We've been keeping each other up on weather changes from Oklahoma to down into the Gulf. We monitor how long it takes when it hit up there, how long it taking it to get here.
To get down there.
And you know, we actually time and stuff. So a lot of times, like he told me, he said, we had a storm last night. Well, I know to start buckling down because in 2 days, on what me and him been seeing, normally what he gets in 2 days affects here.
Yep.
Okay? So we're doing some things that we are experimenting with under communication where they have blocked us historically from communicating and comparing things. He and I have made that a regular change. We compare gas prices and diesel prices. We compare property prices from here to Oklahoma so we can see what we need to be merging in on.
Yep.
So we're not on the phone talking about them stupid nuts. Okay? We on the phone moving forward. Now, whenever Mr. Waldo comes and tell me these nuts acting really stupid, that's going to affect the people, and I'm not worrying about them. Things you can call on me to come talk to the people so that the people don't get caught up in that stupid riff-raff out there. Okay?
That's right.
And once we expose whatever they're doing, let's hurry up and get back to business because you can't stay away from your business too long unless it's going to fall.
Yeah, well, sometimes we got to do business and fight nuts at the same time.
Sometimes someone's got to fight and some take care of the business.
Because the business can't stop. You know, your belly don't quit getting hungry.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, Mr. Waltho, you and a nice group of people been monitoring that stupid stuff out there while I'm trying to figure out to make sure I keep us on the forefront of this disaster to know what we're going to be doing in recovery. You know that. And when you call me, I respond. Sometime when the phone ain't working, I might not respond as soon. As soon as that message comes through, we check on y'all. First, we're going to be saying, we checked on Mr. Waltho and them. You know, this is the way you help each other. We all the way to the point that we done said, if we got to get a piece of meat, it's not illegal for me to bring him a whole goat. If I done killed it, cut it properly.
Yep.
Now hear what I'm saying?
That's right.
Debone it and got it to him. We're gonna eat, and that's right, Mr. Waltho?
Oh yeah, ain't no starving. But see,
right.
that's how it's supposed to work, because what I can't do up here, she can do down there. See, she's blessed with a longer growing season than I am. So she can bring her crops in later than I do in case I stumble on something. I know all I gotta do is call her.
Yeah, his plant season is shorter than mine.
Yeah, so she got a longer time. She can run more crops. I can't grow a banana up here. I can't grow a lemon up here. I can't grow an orange up here. But down there in Louisiana, they can grow all that stuff.
And my daughter been sending in trees like crazy, even apple trees. I see they done start blooming and I ain't got them in the ground yet. They done start blooming for apples. Okay? So after a while, pears is going to start being ready in this area. Okay?
Y'all, when y'all pears get ready? June, July?
Around July.
Okay. About the same time they do it here. Usually I'll start coming in the last part of June, the first quarter.
Then you got peaches getting ready. Some of my people, I got one that come in with tangerines every year. I be having tangerines out the yang. And his tambourine tree is here this year. South summer, he had to put crutches on them for the lambs last year.
Well, you know, these fruit trees have been bearing out of this world these last couple of years. Clayton had a little stick out here that put out probably 100 pounds of peaches on it last year before last.
And so what we need to do is get people to learn how to make jelly and all of this type stuff and start storing your stuff. Okay,
y'all? It's all good. It's all good to grow it, produce it, and all that. You don't know how to save it. It ain't gonna be good.
Chief.
And you was in America, your people knew how to save food.
Chief.
You don't know how, a lot of people, but your grandparents knew how to save food because that was the only way for us to survive. So we'll have to save the food.
Chief.
A lot of the food preservation comes from us.
That's
and you
right.
mean it's sad that this generation don't know how to do it?
We
and
don't.
it came from our people?
No, they don't know how to do it because they bought it from the grocery store. You got to understand that grocery store is just like air conditioning. It made everybody weak.
That's another thing. If you're an air conditioned person, forming and air conditioning don't work together.
No, you're going to die.
You'll pass out in the field.
You're going to die. That air conditioning.
Oh, man, we are super handicapped. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
If you got to deal with temperatures above 90 degrees, the last thing you want to deal with is an air conditioner.
So there you have it, guys. We got to get in the gym just to get back in the field. Ain't that something? And it's so funny. So funny. Speaking of fields, we got kicked off the fields yesterday. Tasha, Coach, and I, and we got kicked off the field.
Planting seeds, you're getting an upper body workout. By the time you're picking up 50 pounds of feed, moving it from one place to another, picking up 5-gallon buckets, you learn if you got 1 5-gallon bucket, you better get another one on the other side because now you learn balance. So 1 5-gallon bucket with your 2 5-gallon bucket help you get going. So your weight lifting and everything is out there.
Right.
But you're going to put in some work. You're going to go to the field.
Because I'm going to tell you what, when you're working in the fields, you're not going to eat a lot.
Right.
Yep.
Chief, one day, can you please talk to us about the medicine? We had a conversation about sage and different types of things that you had noticed were going around. in urban Indian country. One day, can we please have that conversation for the people about the herbs and the medicine and
Yeah, Chief, you need to do that because there's a lot of stuff.
yes, because there's a lot going on, and we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing and not mixing things that could be toxic.
I'm gonna go brief on this. I'm gonna do this one for you with my grandmother. I always talk about my grandfather. Let me tell you about my grandmother. Because my grandfather made medicine too, so did my grandmother. My grandmother had a saying. She said, enough of something is good for you and too much ain't good for you. So that's the way she used to tell us about the herbs. And most of the food that's medicine that you call in seasoning, that is herbs. Okay? And when you mixing this stuff, you're mixing chemistry. And what you have to learn is you can overdose yourself.
Well, now, wait a minute. Slow down, sister. Because you even put this back on my mind the other day. Certain herbs don't go well with other herbs.
Oh, they don't.
And you can make yourself a problem if you mixing two herbs together that ain't supposed to be together.
That's correct.
You see? And with everybody, or what I'm noticing, let me take it to everybody. What I'm noticing is that people are combining stuff that probably shouldn't be combined together.
Well, that happened with the Europeans when they came in our area and saw the stuff that our people ate to be healthy. We decided to make it food. That's why it's not Louisiana seasoning. A lot of Louisiana seasoning is herbs that the Indians was using for health purposes. So the Europeans said, if I put it in all my food all the time, then I'm getting all the medicine. Well, you got to watch what you put together, how much you're putting together, how often you're eating that, because you can overdose on that. You can blow your kidney out with some of these herbs. You can mess your body up. So, you got too many jack-legged people messing with stuff that have not been around generational people. Okay?
There you go.
I grew up around generational. So I respect herbs. Okay, I respect it highly. Because as much as it can heal you, it can heal. So some people I'm addressing some things people are listening on the internet and I'm like, oh my God, people are slowly poisoning this stuff. Okay? During the holidays, let me show you all about herbs. During the holiday, most people go to the hospital after Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving. The emergency room be full of people. Right?
Yeah.
Well, what they done did, they done mixed two little herbs together.
Yep.
They done overdose themselves. Okay? They cause bloating and all kinds of different things, and their blood pressure up. Some people have high blood pressure, and certain herbs that they're taking is running their pressure up even higher. Some people is running their pressure too low, and they're already suffering with low blood pressure count. Okay? So you start seeing emergency rooms filling up with people that the food aid. It's not the food aid, it's how you prepare the food, and you overuse something. And then you got people that use these herbs during the holidays with their food and drink alcohol. Okay? And a lot of the herbs and alcohol is taboo. Mr. Waltho, that we in the natives,
Mm-hmm.
When I say native here, I mean wicked. So I got to have the guard today. So you can argue yourself, trying to heal yourself. Okay? And you got these jack-legged people on there trying to tell people about herbs. That just found out about something they read in a book. They may see a way they can make money off of you, so they start selling you this junk that they don't know nothing about.
And that's where they mess people up at. Because then you got people saying, well, that didn't work. Well, no, it didn't work because you didn't prepare it right and then you didn't take it right. Well, of course it didn't work.
Or, like, asking people to figure the more I take, the better it is.
That gets to be part of the problem because now you're taking too much of one thing and not enough of another thing. So you have already created a problem because you have the balance.
There's a lot of stuff I make that my grandmother taught me. She said, you make it concentrated strong. You might take 2 or 3 doses of it like that. And then you got to back up. You got to back up your dosage up to a weaker point for maintenance. That means you take it, and then you can do some maintenance. Then you got to know how far apart to fit the maintenance. You got to be checking your blood pressure. And even back then, the more people knew how to touch certain parts of your body, I know it, you know, the depression through her. Look at the eyes. See what's going on with it. You know, people are doctors. You just don't tell somebody, take this, because you take it. You know, you take it based on what your need is.
Well, see, that's where the problem come in, because everybody's hearing about all these different herbs and spices and stuff, but they're not looking at how those things interact with each other, just like any other drug that you would take. Two drugs may cancel out each other.
That's right. I was making some medicine last night. But the medicine I was making to get my husband last night, we can't have no caffeine, no coffee, no cold drinks, no nothing. We can have water. You see what I'm saying? Water.
Well, hey, where'd you hide cornflake at then?
Cornflake right here. And she better not give him a cup of coffee, because you know them two coffee things.
Don't be cheating.
Here she is right here. No. Try to touch anything he's supposed to have, he'd be mad with me.
Huh?
I can't take nothing. I said, look, we didn't snuck too much as it is.
That's all I see. That you cornflake is that right there.
So, he can't have no cup. She got to drink his coffee with me and all that stuff.
They done stuck too much already.
Hi, Miss Noreen.
So she knows that he don't need that. I'm flushing his system out. So let me tell you, you got to flush your system out. Like he went to the doctor the other day, Mr. Waltho. I ain't going into that. But nothing. He said he rather like corona than go through the winter. So that means he don't want to be sick. Right. And it was something that we can deal with. You understand? And it's all behind it. But at the same time, they gave him medicine. So his wife is cheap Warhorse. She gonna flush that system. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm flushing the system out. So no caffeine.
How is Percy doing anyway?
Percy doing good. Percy, he put in me, 3 rolls yesterday so I could go plant. He just cut my 3 rolls in.
Oh, okay.
So he's doing terrific. Now I won't let him do too much, okay? So he went cut me 3 rolls.
He ain't been back to see that acupuncture lady yet?
So we'll be going back, they called yesterday and said they're back open. So he'll start back going into his acupuncture probably next week. But
okay.
Think about, he was in a bad car wreck. We took no pain medicine in 2018. And look at how we're doing. Why? We're using the herbs and using them properly. Okay?
Right.
And acupuncture is not medicine. That is actually dealing with your nerves. You done heard his testimony on that. He has no pain nowhere in his body. Okay? And he's fixing to be 70 years old this year. And my daughter told me last night, Daddy doing what 30 and 40-year-olds can't do. Ride 7 or 8 miles a day on his bike on a regular, that's just on the property. From the front to the back and forth. You get him about 8 miles on that a day. Okay? And that's in quarantine on our own property. See? So, he's physically fit. Like I said, right now, flushing the system. Anytime they put medicine in your body, you got to get that stuff out your body. Okay? So, you have that flushed out, so he's off coffee for about 30 days.
You getting that stuff you was giving him and Will earlier this year?
That's what he did. And then the same thing I did to Janice. You remember she was suffering with an arthritis band. Yeah. And Janice doing all kinds of stuff now. She didn't win the woman now. She's been howling back with arthritis. So you flush the system and retreat information throughout the body. And when you're doing that, you're flushing everything out. Okay?
Yeah.
So I do it, and I do it exactly the way the old people taught me. I old to listen. Okay? I have people teach me how to make that. I'm not teaching, I'm not ring the other. When people go, no, you don't need to know how to make that. You need to take that. Okay? If you don't know what you're doing, I know how to do it by right. You understand, Mr. Barter?
Chillin'.
Just like I tried to tell this year and told y'all, I made y'all read along with each other. What you're going to take to deal with strengthening your respiratory. And getting rid of inflammation. Am I right about that?
Yep.
It's not a cure for corona, but keep infection down off your chest. Keep the chest clear. As much as possible. Okay? So I was telling y'all some things you can take. But we also looked at what you don't supposed to be mixing. Mr. Waldo, that rain that lady here. I told you that 2-hour difference, like me and you be saying. 2-hour difference.
No, this guy knew it was coming. It's gonna be a good one too.
Okay. And just like the weather change from your area to my area in 2 hours, that's the way any sickness can travel, okay? The same way. 2-hour time, it's here. You warned me earlier. That was coming.
No, this is you gonna see what we said, because you're gonna get a little bit and then it's gonna break off and then it's gonna hit you tonight.
Man, that wind started whipping first. Remember I told you my sun was shining bright? The wind was whipping just now, and after the wind, here it comes. The rain starting to come in. But anyway, what I want to tell you all, herbs is a very serious thing. A lot of the medicine has been misused and still being misused.
Yep.
And when you really don't know what you're doing, you can make matters worse.
Yeah, you take a chance.
You're experimenting on yourself.
Yep. That's practicing. Hey, that's practicing medicine without a license.
Yes, he's a doctor licensed to practice. Yeah. He's a licensed practitioner. Okay?
Practicing.
And we got a lot of unlicensed practitioners out there. Because I heard somebody say, I'll just say it like this. I heard somebody say that one of them nuts was telling people they're going to get them some sassafras and that's going to help them with corona. Okay, that's stupid. Okay? Because if these people haven't came up with a cure for corona and you got some nut telling you they're going to pick some sassafras and that's going to heal you, then that nut is crazy.
Well, that's that snake oil salesman.
Snake charmer.
I grew up with sassafras.
Snake charmer.
Them your carpetbaggers and your jayhawkers coming and selling you.
Yeah.
Now you gotta watch these fools come out. They got a cure for you in the bag.
You gotta tell them what the jayhawkers are, Mr. Waltho. They don't know what carpetbaggers and jayhawkers are. Can you explain that?
Carpetbaggers and Chief, you do it. I like the way she did. Tell them, Chief, what your grandpa told you what a carpetbagger and a jayhawker was.
Okay, there is a difference between a carpetbagger and a jayhawker, but they both have the same goal. That is to con you. Okay. Yep. Carpetbaggers, normally when they came through, they was coming through like a peddler, okay? Yep. They're not going to stay in one town. They move from town to town, selling their snake oil, as Mr. Waldo just called it, and they healing herbs, okay? And they normally would say they got it from the Indians, yep. Okay? The Indians taught me this. And then they'll sell that junk and they wasn't helping nobody, because normally it wasn't even nothing that they got from Indians. But people bought it and paid big money for something that wasn't real. Carpetbaggers. That's what Sears and Roebuck started off. They were wagon sellers, okay? So a lot of your stores that you shop at started out in the 17 and 1800s as carpetbaggers. Going around in wagons selling you wood junk. Okay. A jayhawker, they come in at a higher level. A jayhawker normally is a politics. He comes in to deal with politics. He comes in to establish a government and a state or a city or a county or a parish with the goal to take land. He comes for land. He comes to establish his name. Then that's when you start looking at people like Sam Houston and these soldiers. Those were jayhawkers. Yep. Okay? Most of your states got jayhawker names stamped all over.
That's right.
They came in, set up laws so they could take your stuff. Okay? And so today you got modern jayhawkers. Okay? And they come in all colors. My grandpa told me back then jayhawkers came in more than one color. The Moors were jayhawkers. Okay? So your jayhawkers come in more than one color, and your carpetbaggers come in more than one color.
They had Moors on Mars.
Yeah, right. Don't let nobody come tell you they Chief Warhorse. I see that jump up people go, I'm Chief Warhorse cousin. Because you my cousin don't mean you know what I know. If you is my cousin. I got sisters and brothers. I got cousins, and they don't know how to make medicine. And that's my same grandparents' grandchildren. Okay? So, but they didn't live with those people and practice that stuff. And I'm not saying it's a down, but I'm saying you can be something other but don't do the same thing. Martin Luther King, his family was everybody not Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was who he was. I'm not comparing myself to Martin Luther King. I'm just letting you know that we got their Indians or Haitians country. What that means. You got Indians in Oklahoma on the reservation on how to make nothing.
Nope. Sure don't.
Okay? Don't know nothing about making no medicine. So because you say you're Indian, that don't mean you know how to make medicine. And all Indians didn't make the same medicine because they didn't have the same education.
You could be out there pretending you know how to make medicine either. Because if you don't know how to make medicine and you start trying to make medicine, then you're doing everybody a crime.
There's certain medicine I make around here, I can't make it if I go to Oklahoma unless I go track down that stuff. Me and Mr. Waltho, I was asking about several different things that I use for herbs, and he said we got to go a good little piece to go get it. Okay, I'm just going to go out my back door and get it. And it's plenty. So, you can't tell me all Indians made the same medicine because they didn't have the same vegetation to work with.
Yep.
Okay?
And you didn't have the same issues across the board.
Like my people didn't go get in a sweat house. I don't have nothing against sweat houses, but that's not my culture.
Yep.
We use herbs and a quilt.
A blanket.
And sweat out people and sweat sicknesses out of them.
Yep.
We wrap out people to sweat them.
And a big old heavy quilt.
They had a thing called a sweating quilt.
And you couldn't get out from under that thing. It weighed 135 pounds.
And you got to know just what salve to make to rub that person down and all that stuff. How much salve, where do you put the salve, how you wrap them, how long they have to be wrapped. All of that is important.
But that quilt would take you from being almost completely sick to completely well real quick.
Yes.
You gonna lose everything.
Sweating quilt got to be made with certain fabric.
Yep.
So that it makes you sweat. And when you come out from underneath that scale business, you be saying, thank you, Lord, I made it out from under that quilt.
Shoot, you running out from under that quilt.
I know my grandmother said, do you have to go to the bathroom before I touch you?
Yep.
And let me be a fool and say no. And then about an hour later, because they ain't letting you out. You better go into your bladder, because when you go under sweating, you was under.
Until they probably got you out.
Yes, indeed.
And you
so,
get
there are some
something
things that they use. I tell Mr. Waltho, we've been talking about certain things that used to be on the, that you can get, and now you can't buy those things nowhere. And one reason is because people have misused it, so they started pulling these things off the market. You got too many coronary doctors running around here now that ain't a doctor. So they having to remove a lot of this stuff, or people kill some people out there.
So you need to be careful about just what you call
it. You're going to get into herbal medicine. Don't try to mix Northern, Eastern, Southern medicine together because you might be taking some of the same things up from a different plant and then you kill yourself. Okay? You got to know what that was for.
Yep, there wasn't no experiment.
How much it came.
People knew what they was dealing with. Folks nowadays, they just want to experiment on everything.
I ain't for nobody practicing on me.
Yeah, sometimes experiment ain't no good idea.
Now they got some herbs that's good that you can just tell people what to take to just keep themselves going. But then when you start talking about something messing with blood pressures and your sugar count and your cholesterol, you gotta be careful with that.
Well, anything that comes from that nightshade family gonna kill you.
Plus, it's illegal in the United States for people to be practicing what they call medicine. Okay? It's illegal. They did that so we Indians can't do nothing to help other people. But it's illegal to do that stuff. And then people are going to start suing people when they're causing their family members to be coming up dangerous. Okay?
And that's a real possibility, too.
Because this junk is growing like wildflower corn in people out there. And my advice to people, don't get an internet quack doctor. Okay?
She's serious, too, because them things will mess you up, man.
Many people go and get this stuff, give it to their children.
Yeah, them things will mess you up. You can't be dealing with them folks on that level, man. You
You put a nut on the interstate on the internet with your children's life and your family life.
And you counting on it to make you better. And it's all it's doing is killing you in the process.
That's right.
How they going?
My daughter-in-law told me, she wasn't feeling too good doing this thing. I said, girl, you ain't got no corona. So my daughter said, I prayed for my mommy. I need you to make her some tea so we can get her back up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She said, could you make some medicine? I didn't pray for money. She said, no. I think she needs some of your medicine no more. So I made her some medicine. She called me, she said, I need some more of that stuff. I ain't never moved mucus out my body before. I had a dry cough. It ain't dry no more. I because I know how to wake it up. Now, if that didn't wake it up, I was going to tell her, Mr. Waltho, you might have corona. Look,
Yeah, got the Rona.
look, if that didn't get it out of her, what I gave her was a common cold flu symptom thing, I would have just told her, look, baby, I think you need to go check them people out down there that know about that corona. Because my grandma wasn't dealing with corona.
You got to fight
I
that
said, I'll
Rona.
give you some stuff that they did with malaria and all of that stuff, because malaria ain't nothing but an infection and all that kind of stuff. I said, I'm going to give you what they used in their time when malaria was out. And we're going to see if that junk going to come up after you. She called me back. Sure, she's stronger than ever. She said, I need to get some more of that stuff. Can you tell me how to make it? I said, no. Look, I told her about it. Nope.
Well, you know, what the value of that stuff is when it starts cleaning you out, it's going to clean out some stuff that you didn't know needed being clean.
Yes, indeed. So she told me, she said, well, what's going to happen if something happened to you one day and we don't know how to do it? I said, somebody's going to know how to do it and we can touch your daughter. I said, that's what my grandma told me. We going to teach you how to.
That's where it's supposed to pass down. It came to
to teach your daughter. So she was back to work in no time flat. Why? I dealt with mucus buildup and cold and congestion. Okay? There is nobody running around in no Indian country got no nothing for corona, because whoever got it can be a zillionaire.
Who you telling? He either gonna be the richest man on the planet, or these white folks gonna kill him dead and take it.
So basically what she's doing, Penny, is I treat symptoms of things that my grandmother said, you don't treat whatever that is, you treat symptoms, okay, with your herbs. So, I mean, cold, flu, or whatever, that's called infection and mucus, okay?
I guess you spray paint on that.
So the old people always knew how to keep mucus moving out your body and infection. And that's basically what I make stuff that work on. And I'm not no doctor. I'm just an Indian girl that grandmother and grandfather said, we're going to teach you how to stay healthy. I'm 60 years old. I'm 60 years old and I'm not 60. At all. I got my medicine. Wait, hold on. No, Ray, come here. I want y'all to hear this. And she been knowing this since she come around me. My little cousin came back the wheel down here. I told him, oh, I'm eating y'all. Where is my medicine cabinet? In the kitchen. Thank you. Heal it. Now, the average person build a house, show you how you follow Europeans, and the black Indians, black Africans, or whatever, follow right over the Europeans. People put a medicine cabinet in your bathroom. What good come out the bathroom? That's where the germs going in. That's why you go dump the germs. Why would you put your medicine cabinet in there? My grandmother couldn't understand it. She said, if you see me got the medicine cabinet in the bathroom, why is it in there? That's where the germs at. All your viruses, you take it to the bathroom. Now you got your medicine in there. So you cannot contain healing and sickness in the same room. Okay, Mr. Waltho?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Contaminating their medicine.
I got a medicine cabinet in my bathroom now. Ain't got nothing in it. Ain't never had nothing in it. I don't think it's going to ever get anything in it. I take it back. It had my deodorant in it for about 3 days.
That's about all you need to put in there, toothpaste and stuff like that. I'm just doing it. I said, no, that's a medicine cabinet.
I don't even keep my deodorant in there because I got to rub it up under my arms. And I don't want to be rubbing no contamination on me. Just to be honest.
That's a good question, and it needs to be discussed more because it needs to keep some people from hurting themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we have to take a whole day off for a show like that, you know.
Yes, we definitely.
Because that is not seasoning, that is medicine every time you cook it.
Right.
All the way down to the black pepper, huh, Mr. Waldo?
Yes, ma'am.
That's right. That's right. So we need, those are the conversations we look forward to having. They absolutely adore you and Mr. Waltho. And they'd like to hear more of you too, for sure.
Yeah, they ain't heard nothing until they hear us when we have one of them conversations.
I know. Don't let me spoil it.
Is there any questions? Is there any questions?
Wait, hold on. The conversation that put Phoenix and Little Clayton to sleep.
Look, me, I always fall asleep on the phone. Man, Mr. Clayton always fall asleep.
And my congratulations on getting out that big city when the door is open.
That's right.
That was a good thing, though.
That is right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. This is wonderful. I'm closer, Chief. I still want to go fishing. I'm closer.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. She tells me this morning she gonna put a worm on her hook, but she gonna have to put a clothespin on her nose first.
Put a clothespin on her nose, and I'm trying to figure out
because I don't want to know what the worm smells like. I'm pretty sure it's. I got the yellow kitchen utility gloves, so I could touch the worm and stuff like that. Yeah.
I have to FaceTime you, Mr. Waldo.
Yeah, I have to tell you, this is going to be here, boy.
Yeah, it's going to be okay.
It's pretty good coming to the country. Now, you know what we country people do with city people. You know I'm going to have to call.
Oh, my goodness. I got to
put that clothespin on her nose.
Yeah, listen. I might not need that if I have my whole beekeeper outfit. You know, I'm coming with a beekeeper outfit. And the and the mud boots and the fishing boots that come up to my waist. Chief,
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, don't let me come out there with no high heels and I ain't prepared. Y'all gotta let me know. I went from butterflies now. Let me know. I'm gonna keep my sneakers laced tight.
It's gonna be hilarious when she told me with a clothespin on her nose. I almost hit the floor.
And Mr. Waltho knows I was serious.
I don't even know if I can learn it. I just have to watch it.
Wait, Mr. Waltho, maybe this should be her show.
Yeah.
I think
right.
That's
one of them American Got Talent shows.
Yeah. And she's gonna name the show, and Phoenix Go Fishing.
Phoenix goes fishing for the first time. That's right.
Fishing with a clothespin.
Yes, with the beekeeper outfit and the fisherman boots with the, you know, the up to looking like the Gordon's fisherman. I'm gonna be prepared. I will be prepared.
They'll mess around and think of space air. You know the conspiracy people. They'll be talking about something was seen coming up out the water with a bee outfit on it. They'll be Phoenix with the water.
Looking like she done came from Mars.
I'm gonna have a life preserver. I guess I'm telling you, I'm gonna have the kit. I'm gonna have the kit. And when I go camping, y'all know I gotta have a camping kit. I need to be prepared. I don't want to be the one to be up like, what was that? I'm the one that's gonna be up all night talking about what was that? What was that? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Help me, help me, help myself.
Hey, I don't miss this one. We love watching city folks come to the Y'all always bring something new and fresh to the game.
Yeah, I love when city people come to the country. It's funny. But guess what, y'all? It's equally as funny when we come to the city.
Yeah, I guess so.
You should have come in New York. I'm like, these people don't even want to speak.
No, they don't. No, unless you got change for $1.
Boy, howdy. See, that's why I stayed out here in the sticks.
Yes. I said, let me get out of New York. It's cold in New York and it's cold in New York.
Oh, it's still cold. It's still cold. I was having a hard time down there. It was very, very cold. It's cold down here right now, though. I hope I didn't bring it with me. Hope I didn't bring it with me.
Waltho, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to let Phoenix audience see if anybody have a question that I might can answer. If I can answer it, I will. Any questions?
Any questions from you guys? Do you guys have any questions? We've been going for a pretty long time. Y'all been hanging in there. Hey, Louis Holloway. You guys have any questions out there?
Your phone was ringing.
Urban Indian country.
I couldn't see. I heard it. I didn't know where it was.
Oh my goodness, to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you guys have any questions for Chief or Mr. Waltho? Yakoke Chatahaya. Oh, may beloved. Thank you. I think the feed is a little delayed, so I'm waiting to see if they have any questions for you, Chief.
I still can't see him, but Phoenix with that clothes fit on her nose.
I'm telling you.
It's going to take me the rest of the day.
Oh, it's going to be fun. If nothing else, you guys will laugh. I'm going to learn. Hopefully, I'll get over my fears, and one day I'll be like a fisher woman. Like, I'll be able to fish for myself. This is like, this is going to be great.
I'm going to laugh.
This is going to be great. I'm going to know where to catch them, what time of day.
Noreen coming up. Noreen came running from everything. Noreen be all Take me a chicken. And then a lot of people don't know what a broiler chicken is. These days, if you get you some good broiler chickens, you're blessed. A lot of times you don't have a good broiler hen. You understand? Or hens. So that's when you hatch. And I can hatch a large quantity. Large. In one round. So this is what I'm gonna tell y'all on Clothing.
Them hatcheries is a good little business with the price of chicks being as high as it is right now.
Well, today I gotta go set my temperature control because I have a hatching room. I gotta balance the humidity and all of that in there before I even get started. So I run what they call a dry run for about 5 days to make sure the room maintaining the temperature and moisture control. Then I start hatching for this year. So I'm going to get the hatchery kicked up, like you said the other day. It's time to kick it up.
I'm trying to tell you, at $6 a chick, that's right. That's too much money. So if you get 100 eggs to hatch, that's $600.
Well, when the quail eggs get in here, I got 200 to 300 quail eggs that'll be coming, and I'll read them. Have the hatchery balance when they get here, because soon they get here, you go straight into the hatchery. I let them sit for so many days so they stabilize, then they go, come to temperature, then they go straight into the hatchery.
Well, McMurphy will say those pheasant eggs too.
Yeah, they was actually about getting some pheasant eggs. I might do that. Like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead on it because I'm getting so many chickens. I'm going to do by the time I put my chicken order in next week, it might be at 1,200 chickens. Okay, that's next week. And so I didn't have time to get the eggs and do the chicken eggs. I'm gonna just do the birds eggs and bring the chickens on in already hatched.
Daggone chickens though, at that price is just almost too high to buy.
I can't pass that up what I'm fixing to get though.
Yeah, you get
I'm telling you, the co-op is in the road.
You get them at a real good price, because boy, I tell you what, that catalog is kicking today.
Oh, just look at the catalog. Just look at the catalog. What I'm talking about. That ain't cheap. That ain't cheap price. Jackson, that is the price.
That's outrageous, man. How many
times? Night. I was sick of the summer down there. I'm like, let me get up here and negotiate a co-op deal quick.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, got the co-op deal is good till September. So that means I can contact order from now to September.
I've been trying to tell everybody about the power of setting up them co-ops. A co-op got a lot of strength in this world if you playing with it right. Because that allows you to
well, I just told you. Let me tell you what we're going to do. This is how powerful co-op is. We're going to bring in, I told you that day, we're going to bring in our own freezer trucks to control our own food storage. You remember I told you that the other day?
Yep.
All right, so we're talking about 40-foot freezers. She don't play. Look, she don't play. But that's when your co-op is working good too. Okay?
The co-op is doing it.
Yeah, so the co-op working good together. And we're going to bring in freezers. And Deputy Chief don't play. Look, Deputy Chief don't play. Look, my Deputy Chief don't play. When Chief say what she doing, Deputy Chief be rolling. I have to slow Deputy Chief down sometimes. Deputy Chief be moving faster than me. Okay? And I'm not leaving them two princesses out because they don't play either. And the co-op know when me and the Deputy Chief and the two princesses say we doing it, they know we're going to do it, and they just know let's roll. And everybody rolling together. You ain't got time to get mad at me because we the one rolling. You better roll with us.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Roll with us. It ain't who in the front. It's all you included. Okay? And it's Waltho way in Oklahoma. And when my team discuss what we doing on our level, and we take it to our people, and we say, let's roll, I call Mr. Waltho, he said, I'm on it. That's the way you roll. And you start to see, well, who buying this stuff? Don't worry about that. Do you want it at the price that I'm coming to you with?
Yep.
That's right.
We can't turn down 53 for a chick right now. What you gonna tell me?
I'm gonna call you back later on this evening because we gotta talk about that. You daggone right, I can't pass that up.
You ain't gonna get mad at me because I went and negotiated a deal for 53 cents. You gonna get some 53 cents together.
Yeah. That's what you already know that.
100 chicken at 53 cents. Plus your shipping and come to your house. I'm gonna ship directly to you through the co-op. They're going straight to you.
Yeah, so you can't beat that price.
Mm.
We got to talk about that one.
Right.
53 cents. We gonna roll. You gotta get you about 3 orders in good.
Yeah, we gonna do that on our own time.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing my first order this month. I'm doing another one more probably, and I'm gonna just keep doing it like that because my co-op people gotta get their stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I even got my nephew. We were talking about that just the other day about buying a bunch of tickets, but the price ain't looking good to me.
Tell him we got the price. Co-op got the price. Don't worry about that.
That's a good price tag. We're about ready to go fire the incubator next week. Trying to start getting them out the incubator.
Still get your incubator. But don't miss this 53 cents.
We got a 100-chick incubator.
Okay, I got 500.
We didn't use it. We used it last year.
And I got 5. I can do 500. Now, we ain't good at hatching with me now. She catch the babies as they come. I hatch and she be moving them to their house.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, she like doing that. Yeah. But right now, with the way that, see, I normally would have hatched, but with what's going on in this country, we ain't got time to hatch. I'll hatch later.
Yeah.
We collected. Yeah, we collected.
That's right.
What I'm getting, I want to make sure we have at least about 300 hens running around here. Because I'm looking at about a 5-year recovery on this doggone jump with all that money. People get my stimulus check, well, they got to get all that money back. Okay? And all the shutdowns and the money that they done bailed this one out with, all them $1 trillion got to be made back up.
Yep.
And I don't know what people think about free money. No, there's no free money. It's now and later. They gave it to you now, but you're going to pay highly later.
It ain't never been no free money.
Pay highly later, but you have me.
They
you know, now later. Then jump at that candy now later.
Yes.
It's all right when you
Yes.
first your mouth, but later on it gets sour. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going through, these stimulus checks and all this giveaways and cutbacks and delays. It look good now. Wait till later.
Yep. That's when the bill comes due.
Yeah. So my goal is to at least have about a good 400 to 500 hens running around here. That's going to be a mass egg production. That can move some eggs. And if you're doing the same thing up there, y'all ought to be doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we got a few. When I say we got fuzzy.
That's right. That's right.
Chicken George will grow anything that's got wings and legs on it. But I'm going to call you later on this evening. We're going to talk about them chickens.
Yes. I'm going to call you guys after the broadcast because I have to.
Yeah, you still got to
I have
take
to
care of my surprise.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I got her, but this time, and she ain't got around me yet. She ain't said nothing.
We're actually going to surprise Chief? Is
Yeah,
that?
she think ain't nobody surprise her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But look, her phone done dropped off now.
That's okay. We'll call her back. We'll call her back. That'll be so awesome. But I want to thank you guys so much, Mr. Waltho. They love hearing from you and Chief. We need these conversations. We appreciate you elders kicking it with us, giving us the will.
And you know how me and her go at it.
Yes, I do.
Sleep on us people also.
Yes, I do.
Talking ain't never been a problem with either one of us.
That's right. That's right. I want to thank everybody else for being here. Mr. Waltho, you're welcome anytime. Anytime.
I'll show up from time to time. I ain't going to set no definite schedule, but
right.
You strike the nerve, I'll show up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm feeling
I'm a Seminole, so I'm used to laying back in the background and watching.
Right, right. I get it.
We'll do it. Don't worry about it.
Yes, indeed, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys, it was really awesome having y'all here, cousin Spirit Wolf. We're gonna build. The next one's on us. I told you guys we have. It was great that Chief Warhorse came through. Delightful surprise as always. And her and Mr. Waltho, they are like fantastic. Like you will always enjoy hearing them two. Just get absorbed into their conversation, and it's just always a dope build. Just the vibe that they have in between the two of them is really dope. It's powerful, and I absolutely appreciate it. I want to thank everybody in the chat for participating. Listen, sometimes we get that number up. We don't have to agree on everything, but when we have these conversations, you're welcome to contact us. You can certainly call in. When it's time to ask those questions, y'all put those questions in. You never know. Have them ready for the next time. That was a very impromptu that her and Mr. Waltho happened to join us, but it was great nonetheless. So I want you guys to be able to, participate in some of these conversations. It doesn't just have to be.
Y'all better ask us the questions now, because me and her done getting up in age a little bit.
That's right.
So if you're going to need to know something, you need to start asking so we can tell you before it's too late.
That's right. That's right. So,
me and her both is 60, so,
Right. Right.
You better get them together and get them in so we can get you straightened out.
That's right.
While we still can.
That's right. I get it. So we appreciate you guys. Everything super dope that you guys came through.
Well, we appreciate y'all. And we're glad that at least somebody's finally taking the time to listen to it.
That's right.
It's kind of nice not to have to just talk to each other all the time.
We are all ears. For the most part, my audience in particular, we're looking to be active. A bunch of go-getters and people that, they don't cross the moral compass. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't agree on everything, we do have a mutual understanding and we do want this build to happen. We want it to happen right. We want to keep clean hands and we respect each other's space. You know what I'm saying? And looking to contribute. I respect you guys.
Everybody take time to start looking into them co-ops.
That's right. And we have situations that we're looking to.
If we got several co-ops across the country, we can set it up where we can do trade and commerce between these co-ops. And they won't never get pinned down in this position again as long as we can maneuver around.
That's right.
So I need other people with co-ops in other places because other places provide other products and we can supply everybody if we all working on the same page, same level.
You hear this? This is an open opportunity that we have to barter and trade with each other. Establish is a good situation. See, we, look at things. What's important to you? This is where you, the Indian, determine what is important to you. How real do you want to keep it? And let's get to it, right? And one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, when you're dealing with the elders, they like to see things on paper, right? They like to see things simplified and black and white. They still old-fashioned with that. They don't like the Cash App or the PayPal, right? There's just some things that's not gonna change.
I don't think either one of us figured out that Cash App thing.
And then
sent me a text message asking me about Cash App the other day, and hell, I didn't know what to tell.
Right? See, there's just some things that, but the one thing that you can rely on is the honest truth, the way they see it, right? And we respect it and we love it when they give it up like that. These are the things that we wish we had these conversations that we can have with Mr. Waltho and Chief Warhorse. Those are conversations that, and so many others like Mamie King Chalmers that we can have with them. Those are the conversations we wish that some of us wish that we could have with our own elders that have moved on, right? So we have those opportunities and so much gratitude and respect and honor for that. Thank y'all so much for coming through.
Yep. Thank y'all for listening.
We're going to have a few more builds about the food and the medicine and the herbs and how we're going to recover after this. And we're going to have to start talking about life after Corona. Don't let these people finish you and throw you in that pool of people that have no remedy, have no way of fixing things, no way of changing. anything that bothers them, we're not with that. We are the game changers. Let's stick to
And
that.
Vinny, when you get offline, tell this point, because curiosity is killing us.
Oh yes, we're definitely gonna get to it. I promise I will. I promise I will. I shall call you shortly.
This curiosity is doing her in right now.
Yes, yes it is. So we will take care of that in a second. Everybody else, peace, love, hair grease, bear grease, and all of that. Y'all be good. Y'all stay healthy. We'll see y'all soon. We'll be back. It's always good to build with y'all. Chipisa la chipili.
They go